I can hear you now.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. It's the final All-Stars stream. Don't die now.
I did my Junko voice and it hurt me.
Oh no. The despair got you. Hello, Peachy. Welcome on in. Yes, the little guys.
Wait, who was Monokuma?
Also, Peachy. I can't do a Monokuma voice. He's out of my range.
How does he do his little laugh where he's like, ooh, boo, boo, whatever? I don't remember.
You were close. Good enough. Good effort. You gave it your best, and that's what counts.
My Monokuma voice would just be Ira Shiratori.
Well, now I want to hear that. That would be so funny. Plot twist, Hyra was Monokuma all along.
Hey, yo, who invited Ira Shiratori? I'm so mean to him, I'm sorry.
It's okay, he deserves it.
He's kind of awful, I'm sorry.
He's cringe.
He's cringe.
You're so nice to Ira. Are you happy that you won't be reading Ira anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I do like doing the voice, but like, he talks too much.
He does. You really do.
Like, I really liked reading the Pretty Five story because, like,
Yeah.
he was there, but it wasn't about him.
Yeah, he was just like kind of there. He didn't have to be. Like, if he was just not written, like if you erased all his parts, it wouldn't change anything.
I know he honestly had no purpose in there.
Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, he's part of this group. I guess we'll give him a few lines.
His lines were literally like the same as he says anywhere. He's like, this is what idols are like.
Yeah, he can interact with Mika once as a treat. Me just casually playing the game because I want Daya to scout for Leo. I'm so normal about nights.
Pretty Five. Suppose.
What? I'm glad we read that story. It was very good.
Yeah, and I don't know. I learned the Tori's sister lore.
Yeah, because like I remember hearing about it, but I didn't realize it was in the Pretty Five story.
Yeah, no, same. And, like, they didn't call off the engagement.
Yeah, it's just
It
postponing
ended
it.
just like, just dropped off, and it's like there was no change.
Yeah, it's like we'll just do it later. It's okay. Freaking H being like, yeah, I would marry you Tori instead if I could, but you know.
Yeah, no, he literally said that.
That was so funny, actually. It's like H completely forgot about what to do, which was kind of weird.
He did, and they mentioned like Fine so much, like old Fine and like now Fine, and they talked about Yuzuru. No one said Wataru once.
Yeah, they forgot about him. They forgot about the
They
Slick Brown
totally
Man.
forgot him.
I mean, he hardly was present in the main story, so I guess fair.
Yeah, he got the least amount of time in the main story.
Like, Izumi took longer to be, like, in the main story, if I recall correctly, but, like, he ended up being prominent because Knights.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, Wataru plays such, like, an important role in, like, Ensemble Stars as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, why did they do that to him?
They didn't want too much silliness, I guess.
He's quite silly.
They didn't want to be accused of clowning around.
Clownery.
I have enough diet to scout for Leo. Leo, please come home. I drew you almost immediately because I'm so normal about nights.
Yeah.
Don't bat me. I did nothing. I'm just scouting. Leave me in peace. Yes, Leo. Piss. Oh, that's yellow lights. It still might flip though. Maybe. Hopefully. Maybe I'm just gaslighting myself.
Ooh.
Nothing. Hi, Kudo. Another Kudo, okay. That's not Leo, but okay. No.
Oh, it's the same one.
I have 7 diet. This is fine.
Oh no!
It's okay.
Bro, how do you have 7?
I'm poor. I haven't been playing. I guess I'll just keep playing while we talk about things. Crush of Judgment is so good.
Have I told you about what song is it? Like Voice of Sword, I think, when like in the music video they like puff their chests out. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I unfortunately don't. I'm a fake fan, I'm sorry.
There's this one choreography and like all of the knights, they like their tits are like out at the same time. They move their shoulders back and puff their chests out and it looks so funny. And someone posted like a clip of that on Twitter, but they had like Rene in Leo's place instead. And like Mango found it and was like, what song is this? And I was like, I have no clue, because I'm thinking in my head like Crazy B do that, and then like it hit me. I was like, wait, this is a night song. This is night.
They do that, yeah. They're being silly little birds puffing out their chest. Don't mind them.
They are.
I love knights. I'm pretty sad about my Ritsu album not being complete anymore. It was complete for so long.
Wait, what do you not have?
I'll double check after this song, but like some random 3 stars and 4 stars, it's annoying. I think I'm missing anniversary ones.
Complete?
Yeah, complete. Hello, Catman, welcome on in. I wonder if there's any character that I don't have at least 1 5-star of at this point. I think there is, but I don't remember who. I feel like Dabara is one of them.
You don't like Adam.
Well, no, I just don't get him.
I love Eden a lot.
So do I. Their songs are so good.
Like Hanae-san.
Yes. I still need to cosplay Hiyori and other characters, Hanae, voices in general.
I love June. June is so important to me.
June is good. He's a good boy.
Rush of Judgment, Fight for Judge, Knights of Judgment, Voice of Sword. Little Romance.
Yes.
Little Mitsu. Knights are judging you.
So true. Let's see.
Why is Izumi in the middle?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm missing a bunch of more recent Itzy's. I forgot, I didn't get his stupid Craft Monster 5-star. I'm so nervous about this. You know, I'm missing a lot, like, after that one night's event. You can tell when I stopped playing actively.
Same. If you look at my cards, literally same.
Actually, yeah, the gaps between the Ritsus that I don't have are, like, night's event and the night's event.
I was so serious about getting all the shoe cards, like, when English server first started, and I did so well for a couple years, and then school got hard.
At the very beginning in the English server, I had all of Izumi's cards, and then that limited edition gacha came, and then that never came home. And so, like, that broke the record so fast. No, the, like, server that, like, English only, not on JP. The, like, the antlers. That one. I still don't have the pineapple one, though. Yeah, he's like a little deer. And I think he has a deer in the card.
I saw a deer the other day.
Nice.
They were walking, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many cars up here because it's like college move-in weekend, and like I've already been here for a week because I'm like important. But everybody's here with like their freaking parents and everybody's moms that don't know how to park up here, and I had to park so far. Like, I almost went back to move my car today, but I was like, I'm so tired. I'll do it tomorrow.
Well, that's fair.
I'm a hater. I hate everyone. I literally have parking privilege because I'm like employed by the university, and I'm like, everyone that's in this parking lot right now, get out. Like, I'm supposed to be here and you're not. I drove around the block for like 20 minutes trying to find a spot. Like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll go to this parking lot, and then that one was full, and I'm like, fine, I'll go to this one, and then that one was full, and I was like, okay, last resort, I'll go to the parking garage, and even the parking garage was almost full, but I found a spot.
Damn.
But I need to move my car by Sunday, or they will charge me money.
Yeah, that would not be ideal.
Yeah, there should be more spots now, though, that everybody's dumb parents left. You're like actually good at the rhythm game.
I'm good at rhythm games in general, which is really handy for Danganronpa actually.
What?
Because of that one like mode in the trials where you have to like take down their statements because they're like being angry. I don't know how to explain.
The first one?
Actually, I'm pretty sure this is one that's like in all the games. But like, it's normally like toward the end where like usually the killer is like, no, it couldn't be me because nah.
Oh, no, that's wrong!
Yeah.
それは違うよ! No, Komaida was important to me. Like, I was one of those. I was a Komaida person during, like, the height of it being problematic. Like, I was part of the problem.
Oh dear.
In 2016, I was like, guys, there's this game called Danganronpa.
I barely missed out on that then because I played the first game in 2017. That's when I got into it, which is in time, like, good timing for me for like the third game coming out, because like I managed to pre-order it for the Vita, but I didn't fully realize it was like, oh, this game's like coming out now. I just pre-ordered it because like, oh yeah, this is the next. I didn't think much about it.
I would love to play the third game so bad. Like, I only know the lore, but like, I love Kaide so much. It's Shuichi. And like, I know everyone ships Shuichi and Kokichi, like, I understand, but I'm like, guys, Kaide and Shuichi appeals to me specifically. It's like my taste. There's a pathetic emo boy and a girl that is silly. Oh, I also love Rantaro.
Yeah, avocado.
Like, avocado man, he's hot. I'm sorry.
Oh. Hello, Marvel. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me give you the shout-outs, because I can. How was your stream? I hope you had a good stream. Also, thank you for the head pats, Nigiri. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just easily distracted. I'm glad you had a good stream. For those that have come with Marvel and are not familiar with me, my name is Sakura Sakyu, or even Q is acceptable. This is like the 15th time I've said this today because I've been on collab streams earlier. I consider myself a variety streamer, though I do stream mostly visual novels, finishing a lot of them this week in general, and this is the last OnStars stream because Sophie will be parting ways. Yeah. This stream will just be trying our best to poorly explain groups, because we can. It's good content. We haven't started that at all yet, though.
Oh, we're over here talking about Danganronpa.
Yeah.
Dude, guys, before we turned on the stream, we were talking about climate change and inflation. Like, we are not on topic today.
No. Oh yeah, also Raiders, if you do need to like rest up, hydrate, eat food, go ahead and do that. No pressure to stay. Feel free to lurk. I do have a little lurk command where you can !lurk. Yes.
What does lurk do?
It just has Nightbot tell you to have a good lurk. It doesn't do anything. Oh no, I don't have anything to hydrate with. I literally do not have a beverage on hand. I'll just go ahead and refund you your points, Pac-Man. Also, welcome on
I
in.
have a silly water.
Yeah, you can hydrate. I also refund the points though.
I have like a fancy Brita filter. It's like, I push the button and it like pops the little like thing open.
Fascinating.
The water in the city I live in is like grody.
Yeah, like the water over here is also like fairly heavy. It's, I'm pretty sure, a little better than where I was before, but still, like my family just gets like bottled water from Costco. But we're currently out right now.
No.
Yeah, very exciting. I'm gonna pause redemptions on hydrate because I don't have beverage with me and I don't feel like fixing that. There we go, paused.
Have you explained the Knights lore?
I have not, somehow.
I want to hear it because I don't think I truly know.
Okay. Ooh.
I know like Knights Killers and like Tsukasa and like Leo was like depressed and the aliens had him and then he came back, but like
the aliens is the alien quote unquote is just Madara.
Right.
Yeah. Leo's a silly. Man, where to begin with? Gotcha. Trying to figure out what I want to play while I explain to, because I want to keep my fingers busy because ADHD.
Well, I don't know what the titty pop song is. I think it's Voice of Sword, but like, I see it in my head, but I don't know what sound the music is making. I just know the choreography.
I should be able to filter it. Can I filter it by group? Yes, I can! Okay, let's just do all nights. There we go. I'm a genius. Oh, I haven't played this since... Okay, yeah, proof of, like, me not playing. Since
I know the undead lore.
Okay. I don't fully know. Oh, yes. Knights, because I'm so normal about knights. Weren't they a group called Chess first and like Backgammon at some point? Oh no. No, it was Othello. They started off as Othello. A big ass group as Othello.
Yeah.
Which is why whenever I see Othello, I'm in pain. Every time. I cannot escape. But yeah, so Knights was originally just a really big ass group called Othello. And, like, really big ass group. A lot of members were just like lazy and didn't really do anything. Leo's writing songs for everyone because that's his thing.
Just like Ryusatai.
Yeah. But eventually they had to like, right, because of Aichi like limiting like groups to be groups of 5, Othello had to cut down into like other like smaller groups. So that's why Knights became Knights. There's that. Arashi was actually one of the members that was like unmotivated, but like Arashi only started attending because she wanted to be around Kunigi. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, no, she was like emo at first or whatever. She had issues, right?
I wouldn't say emo, just very identity confused because she would like make herself look like Kunigi as well, like same hair color, hairstyle, which she still kind of has that hairstyle a little bit, but she's definitely made it her own. and like she also was like wearing the glasses too. She literally started attending ES just for Kuniki, like the little
so
freak she was. Yeah, it's like Arashi, that is an adult man. Anyways, Ritsu was just, he just kind of got dragged in, quite literally. He was just there, asleep, and just like, you're part of our group now, basically. He was the literally cat that was dragged into it all, which is very iconic for him. But, yeah, so then, during the war, Nights was just basically purging everyone that was part of, like, the bigger, like, overall bigger group, which I think at that point was called Chess, which is why a lot of groups were called, like, chess piece names, so, like, I think there was also, like, Queen and whatever. Yeah, so then, like, everyone pretty much got purged through judgments, which is why, like, the blood on the hand stuff, and why that's a painful time, duels, yeah.
So judgmental.
But also, like, with Leo in particular, since he was just writing songs for everyone, he was writing the songs based off of his impression of them, and not what they necessarily actually wanted out of the songs too, which is why people would, like, give him a hard time, and why he ended up having his breakdown too.
Oh, he got sad.
Yeah. Like, he got so sad he ended up, like, no longer being... He just kind of left. Like, Madara picked him up and they went overseas and did overseas shit. So that's why if you've watched...
Oh, they were together?
Yeah, they were together. Madara was the alien that took him. Like, I don't know if you remember in the anime where Leo finally makes his entrance, but his entrance was, like, on a stage with, like, a piano, and I think Madara was on violin? I don't know. But Madara was there. So, like, they both, like, entered the anime at the same time because of that. So they both returned to Yumenosaki Academy at the same time. Leo was quote-unquote better. Yeah. But while Leo was away, Knights were being special. Because it was...
Did Tsukasa join when Leo was gone?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure Leo left before the end of the school year prior. So he was gone for a good chunk of time. Like, yeah. Yeah, because he returned after the DDD. Yeah.
DDD.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just like, it reminds me of Ensemble Stars.
I wonder why. It's like we're talking about Ensemble Stars. Did you forget? Let me turn on the 3D so we can actually watch the MVs. Or I guess you can. I'll be busy pressing notes. Yeah, so Tsukasa joined before Leo came back. He was just like, let me join Knights. And I think it was like pretty much just like, okay, you can be like temp here, but like I'm only a temp leader, so it's like still ultimately up to Leo. And that's why they had the Knights Killers.
Yeah. Kill the Knights.
Basically. Because Leo's like, oh, you can't do whatever you want with my group, it's my group, so let me try to kill you, but if you win, like, yeah, I'll join Knights again. Because Leo didn't want to come back to being an idol because Leo's Leo, I don't know. Should I explain the DDD and the whole thing with Makoto? Probably, that's important. So Izumi is so normal about Makoto.
Yeah.
And so they actually have a little bit back history, including with like Arashi.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit, because they were childhood models together, like all three of them, and Kunigi was there, which I still don't like because he's a fucking bastard, but that is beside the point right now. Yeah, so they were like childhood models, and Izumi was pretty much Makoto's senior, and he gave him like a lot of advice to do like a lot better in his modeling career, which is why Makoto took off as a model too in childhood, because of Izumi's grand advice. But then they did. Whether Makoto will admit it is a different matter. I ship them. Anyways. Like, eventually Makoto had, like, a traumatic experience in modeling, which is why he doesn't like cameras. I don't know if they finally touched on the details of that. Because, like, there was that one card set where it was, like, them again for the models and stuff, but I don't know what that story is. I hope they finally talked about it, but knowing Monster, they probably didn't, which is annoying. But once again, beside the point. But after that, like, Makoto and Izumi kind of ended up a little estranged from that, but then that again at Yumenosaki, where Makoto was mostly just avoiding Izumi for the most part because that's what he does.
Izumi's a freak now.
Yeah. Izumi is so normal.
He became a freak.
Yeah. Their interactions are pretty funny. But yeah, so during the DDD, like, a lot of the plan basically overall from the student council was to take down Trickstar, which is why, like, the group was, like, pretty much disbanded without being disbanded. But Makoto would have just, like, been normally part of Trickstar because that's what he wanted. But Kunigi pretty much gave Izumi permission to just withhold Makoto by any means possible from doing that. So that's why Izumi ended up kidnapping Makoto. And why it's Kunigi's fault. Like, not only did he, like, allow it to happen, he pretty much endorsed it because he also works with the student council, so, like, he had something to gain. Yeah, what a good adult. Anyways. Yeah. So that was a mess.
I miss the old games so much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, there was something so cool about, like, the student councils. You know, they're evil and, like, they control the whole society. And, like, now it's just, like, HE built an island and, like, it's not the same.
HE was very much like, ha, you thought you could escape me now that I graduated? Hell no, I'm just gonna buy you all.
He did. He bought everything that, like, he owns everyone now.
Yeah. But yeah.
Timeline keeps moving forward. I'm never gonna escape.
Nope. We're stuck in this together, Sophie. But yeah, so that's Makoto didn't press charges, which is why Izumi in his head is innocent, but he is not. Yeah, after that, though, like, Knights did a lot of, like, charity work to rebuild their reputation, and then eventually Leo came back and is like... Leo is very special. I'm pretty sure it was, like, when Tsukasa was, like, reenacting it with Kohaku, basically. I think as a point to show to Izumi how bad that was. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the point, besides, like, improving his acting, as he said. But freaking Leo was like, oh, I wasn't there for that. I want to be part of that. Yeah, sure, let's do that. It's like, Leo, no. Please.
Was that an era too?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we read we read that together.
Yeah, we read that,
yeah, Leo is special. Oh yeah, when
they were in, like, the bathroom.
Yeah, the locker room, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so, like, when Leo finally returns, Tsukasa, like, finally meets Leo. Leo is constantly like, who are you? Because that's just how he is as a person.
Yeah, he's like, got it.
Yeah, it's like, what's your name? Hi, Mingo. But yeah, actually that little exchange is part of it, like, part of why it led to, like, the judgment with, like, Knights Killers too, because, like, part of it was like, call me by my name finally, please. Like, you know it. You're just being mean about it at this point. But, like, also when like, Leo was forming Knights Killers, he was also very much so, it's like, what's your name too, as well to everyone, except for, like, Ichi. Like, the reason why Ichi is part of Knights Killers is because, Ichi owed him, basically, because they promised that they would, like, perform together when Leo broke his arm. Okay, I forgot some stuff. Okay. So in like the war era, one time while Ichi was being hospitalized, Leo broke his arm because he was protecting the cat in the archery club, Little John.
D'Artagnan.
No.
No.
Little John. D'Artagnan is later.
D'Artagnan.
But yeah, so like Little John, who is a female cat. Yes, it is Puss in Boots Ritsu. Yes.
Oh yeah, Mouseketeers.
Yes.
It's literally called Mouseketeers
Yes.
in the game.
I love that so much for them. That's really sad of him, actually. Yes, so true. Yeah, so like in the archery club, but like people were just being really mean to the cat for like no good reason at all. So Leo protected the cat with his Maraude, and that led to him like breaking his arm. And Izumi had to literally drag Leo to the hospital. And Leo and Ichi had an interaction there, and at that point was when they promised to perform together at some point, and so that's why Ichi is part of Knight's Killers, because he owes him. And then
He wanted to be relevant.
yeah. And then
Asuna is also.
Yeah, mostly because he was having a conversation with Kuro and just like, yeah, I'll take both of you. So that's pretty much how that happened.
He's nice and helpful and good.
Yes. And I'm probably forgetting other things, but this is why we're saying this is poorly explained.
Yeah, no, we don't have a script, guys. We're just going off the top of our heads.
Yeah.
From being read 8 years ago.
Yeah, I'm so normal about Knights. Oh yeah, there was this like one story where Anzu needed Izumi to participate in a thing. I think Arashi was part of that story too. And like Makoto was also in it, and like in order to get Izumi to cooperate, Anzu like offered Makoto to be like Izumi could do whatever basically. And what Izumi chose to do was have Makoto wear his knight's uniform and take photos of him.
Yo, when did that happen?
It was like, I don't know, it was a while ago. Like definitely older stories stuff.
And people say the ship is problematic because Izumi kidnaps him, and I'm like, no, that's why it's a good ship. He's insane, and it's funny.
I mean, God, I'm still not like over in like the second era like main story where like Makoto is like, I don't know why you guys think he's mean. He's like actually really nice to me. It's like, yeah, he's infatuated with you, you dumbass.
I need to say, Tsukasa is so mean in Era 2.
Yeah.
Like, he was kind of bratty before, just to like certain people, but like, he is so bitchy now.
He got the crown, the power got to his head.
Power got to his head, and like they're constantly comparing him to Izumi. They're like, where did you learn to talk like that? And, like,
yeah, I don't know. Izumi's a bad influence.
Is this pre-war or post-war? So we're explaining like how like the units like formed.
Yeah, we're
So, like,
explaining the
Knight
lore.
formed- Yeah. Pre-war.
Yeah.
The war was very early on.
Yeah.
Like, the war is like the foundation of like what Ensemble Stars is about.
Basically. Once our ship drama is the entire reason why you stepped away from it in the first place. That's fair. Yeah, I don't know how I've managed to escape Mako Izu discourse, probably because I don't really interact with the fandom besides my streams and videos. Which is impressive because I make lots of streams of videos and fan art. I guess I'm still just a little guy though. Maybe that's how I escape it.
I'm just a little guy. I have so many ships. Like, people that can get into a series and not have ships are weird to me. I'm like, then what aspect of it are you enjoying if not the fictional romance in your head?
I'm Arrow Ace, that's why I'm able to do that most of the time.
Well, sure, but like, you appreciate a good ship.
Yeah.
like you know that they like each other, like.
Yeah. Some ships that I don't get, like for example, I don't really get Urashi and Miko. Like I kind of get it, but like at the same time, like let them be friends.
No,
I don't
they're
know.
literally best friends. Like
Yeah.
they say that. They're, like,
They don't have
best
to date. They still can hold hands, but it doesn't have to be romantic, you know?
Sophie's so real. I don't even know what I said. I'm sorry.
I think it was about the ships thing, maybe. I don't know. We have such good memory. I guess we do when it comes to recounting stories about OnStars. It's just not what we said.
Do. I have this like stuff documented in the crevices of my brain.
Yes. I got this one.
Or no, I remember last week. I think Peachy was like, yeah, no, meteor impact changes your brain chemistry.
I think the only thing that like reading Meteor Impact like really impacted on me is actually getting me to kind of like Madara, which is a problem because I don't want to like him. I don't want to like him, but like
That's
he's
not
everywhere.
What Meteor Impact is about.
I know, but like I learned about him through that for the most part. It's like at first he was just some like weird little yeehaw man, but then I learned a lot about him through that. It's like oh no, he's interesting.
Pulling out the whiteboard and I'm like drawing and I'm like, it's not about it. It's about drawing arrows and circling Chiaki. Putting out on search files from your head, yes.
Oh, this is the first Monster song you were learning dance. I started like teaching my learning Leo's part, but then I switched to Izumi's. I haven't probably learned either part, but like yeah, I'm so normal about nights.
Bro, they're talking about kinning this shit in your chat.
Yeah, it's okay. I can't read. I'm busy playing rhythm game. They can freely kin, I guess. It's fine.
Well, if anybody cares, I kin Tori. Not Shu.
Is anyone surprised? She was very interesting. Like, I have like my ultimate favorites, and I do tend to typically count Shu for sake of convenience, but he's like more of like a half point below everyone in Knights and Miko.
Yeah, she was like an accessory to you.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Madara is like on the same part with Shu for me though.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sorry, he's interesting. I don't want to like him.
He's so interesting. Oh my gosh, I need to tell you about you've heard me talk about Helios and how it's by Happy Elements, and like there are so many characters that feel like such copy and paste from Ensemble Stars, and there's this one character and he literally is just Mama. Like he looks just like him and is like fucked up like him, and it's so copy paste to me.
That's fair.
There's another character that looks just like Tsukasa, is like bitchy like him. There's a Rei Sakuma core character. Like they just literally made the same game again, and they're winning.
Yeah. Oh. The dog is being so loud, what the heck? So rude. He has some rejection.
Why is Tatora on stage?
I don't know.
Any other Knights lore?
Probably. Peachy, am I forgetting anything? I think I covered everything.
My feelings about Shu are so complex.
Oh, I can explain more about Little John. Little John was pregnant, which is why Little John was fat, and gave birth to kittens, and they were dubbed Knights and got named after everyone in Knights.
Not Knights!
Yeah. And then Leo made sure to rehome all of them, so they all returned loving homes. But there was one point in Era 2 where Little John like ended up back on campus anyway, and Leo had to go and get the cat and bring them back to the rightful owners. And
never heard this story.
It's okay. But then that like Tsukasa learns that Leo can in fact drive. And he was surprised, and Leo's like, why are you surprised? And it's like, I don't know, Leo, I'm also quite frankly surprised. Like, out of everyone, I would not expect Leo to be the one that's able to drive a car.
Izumi has a motorcycle.
He does. And
but not really.
Yeah, I still don't know if that's actually anime only or not, and that's bugging me.
Mango, I don't remember you mentioning seeing a mama cosplayer at the con.
Oh my.
That's so funny with that.
Why is this beat map hard? I don't like it here anymore.
I saw, oh my gosh, no, I saw, an Izumi cosplayer at the con we went to, and, I tweeted something random, something irrelevant, and someone replies, and they're like, I think my friends saw you at this con yesterday, they were Izumi, they said you said hi to them, and I was like, wait, yeah, that was me.
That's funny.
I was like, I don't post cosplay on my Twitter, I'm like, how did you guys know that was me? I guess I have the same
yeah,
username,
same name. Mama in the elevator, oh boy. Okay, what is going on in chat? Oh yeah, Sakasa and Kako are indeed cousins.
Yeah, no, it's so weird to me that they're cousins. I feel like that was just extra.
Yeah, oh well. No ball is
I was standing in the elevator at the con, and there was like this Gojo cosplayer, and like I looked at my friend, and we were like, "Damn, Gojo!" And then this person turns around and is like, "Oh, hey, Mango!" And like they knew Mango.
That's
I was like,
funny.
oh.
That's really funny. Wow. Oh, accolade. Nice.
Me when I see alcoholic. My yoi disintegrating.
God. He would though, he really would.
What were we talking about when we said that?
Him being part of the Pretty Five, I think? Or like being in the vicinity of them? Yeah. Yeah, we were suggesting alternate members other than Ira.
Other than Ira specifically.
Yeah.
Not just like another member, but...
Yeah, instead of Ira. We're so nice to Ira.
Ira's problematic. Like, I could go off here, but I won't.
I think it's so funny that like he's in the same room as Ichi and Ray.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Wait, remember we were talking about, Tatsumi and Koga?
Oh, yeah.
Our roommates, that's so funny. I need Koga ball so bad.
That's fair.
I need his ball.
Yeah, okay, I think Knights is actually thoroughly covered now.
Are they ever?
No, but as far as our purposes go...
Ensemble Stars is bad because they will, like, give you this weird thing you really want to know more about, and then they won't mention it again for, like, 3 years.
Yeah, like, the reason why Makoto's afraid of cameras.
Yeah.
Anyways. God, I hate Izumi because, like, he actually has made me really like Makoto. So, like, I can't, like, whenever I see, like, a really good Makoto card, it's like, fuck.
You need to clip the part where you're just like, yeah, I hate Izumi. That's it. Oh, and he loves shrimp.
Yeah, little shrimp man. Oh, yes, that was actually another Knights thing that I can talk about. Like, there's this one time where they were, like, in their little Knights room, designated Knights practice room, there we go. And, like, Izumi was trying to tell everyone to stop lazing around and eating snacks. And then Leo was like, oh, we have shrimp chips, and shrimp is your favorite, so, like, here, have some. Izumi was not a fan of that.
I had a shrimp chip once. I did not like it.
Oh, I like them.
I love shrimp.
Shrimp is good.
They're like very fishy and like crunchy, and I was like, nah.
That's fair. Yeah, it is because of me they end up cosplaying Makoto. You're welcome.
Mr. Hardcore.
Okay, I actually do remember like another Knights thing when I was talking with the shrimp chips. There's this one story where like Sakasa and Tomoya ended up like switching like unit uniforms because like they realized like, oh wait, we're the same height. We could probably like wear each other's like uniforms and stuff. So like they switched.
Aww.
So if you've ever seen Sakasa in a rabbit's uniform, that is why.
Well, I don't think I have, and they don't feel like they're the same height to me. But
They are.
yeah, rabbits is just so small to me.
Which is funny because like I'm pretty sure Mitsuru is taller than me.
How tall is he?
I think is like I don't know anymore. Peachy, look it up for us.
Our fact checker.
Yes.
Ensemble facts.
Yes.
But if I make my Wi-Fi router Ensemble Square, what should I make the password?
Ichi tends to
Can't
win
think of
fucking
anything.
sucks.
That's too long, though.
Okay, then Ichi fucking sucks. Or Ichi is gay.
I write that on my fridge. I'm like, guys, the password's over there. Go get it. People walk up to it and they're like, what is this? This night party is so eccentric.
I do find it interesting, like, out of everyone in Ensemble, like, Yunomasaki, like, Tsumugi picked Natsume to be one of the 5 eccentrics when Leo, like, exists. Like, I feel like Leo would make too much sense, you know?
Dude, he would have been so perfect for an oddball because, like, yes, he's a freak, but he's also, like, a genius, and that's, like, what they're all about.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't know, it actually doesn't make sense to me, and, like, they had a comment later on when they, like, retconned it, and were like, oh, Ichi didn't choose Leo because he had other plans for him, and I'm like, no, you guys just didn't think of it, writing team.
I forgot about him. Which is funny, because, like, Knights is pretty prominent overall. But maybe I just have Knights glasses.
Everywhere. No, I love Natsume, though. Natsume is one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, I really care Natsume. I hate Tsumugi, though.
I don't really... I'm sorry to say this in front of Peachy. I don't really care for Switch. Their music bothers me. I can't hear it. But I love Natsume.
I love Natsume and Sora. I'm indifferent about the music, and I just hate Tsumugi.
Music is noise to me, and their choreography is so bad. They started floating in that one song because they didn't have any moves, bro.
Yeah. Switch is only Natsume and Sora. What do you mean? So true, so true. Here's Tsumugi. Don't know him.
I didn't know for the longest time that Tsumugi is voiced by Ishikawa Kaito, and that blew my mind once. Like,
I definitely recognize that name, but I don't know, like, any roles of his off the top of my head. I remember his friends with Soma Saito, but, like, that's not helpful.
yeah. They're, like, really close friends.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video of, like, those two hanging out and, like, Kensho Ono is, like, the third wheel?
I haven't, but I can believe it.
I think Ishikawa Kaito and Saito Soma were, like, roommates for a little bit, if I'm remembering correctly. Maybe I'm not, or something. But, like, there's this, like, show they did on, like, I don't know, some Japanese TV channel, and, like, and Ono Kensho was just there, and he, like, can't get a word in, and, like, no one's giving him attention, and he's like, these two are so close, I feel so awkward.
That's funny.
We talk about Hanae and Natsuki.
We could talk about Eden. Eden's sister is interesting.
Eden is interesting.
Yeah.
I know that they were originally put into the game just for like the summer event when like they like fuck Trickstar or whatever, and they weren't supposed to be like reoccurring characters, and then people really liked them, and they were like, shit, we gotta bring them back.
Damn, popular in-game and in reality.
Yeah.
Sounds inevitable.
And I remember in the original game, it was, I think I've said this before on your stream, but you would open the app and it would put you in the like front courtyard of Yumi no Saki.
Oh yeah.
And if you wanted to see Hiyori, Nagisa, Jun, or Ibara on your screen, you had to switch it to what the fuck is the name of their school?
Reimei?
Yeah, Reimei.
Oh wait.
Or Shuketsu or whatever.
Yeah, there's
Ibara
two
was.
different schools, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking nerds.
You had to like switch it to see them, and it was like cringe.
That was cringe.
I remember doing that when I was 15. Hidden peas scare you.
That's fair.
Hiyori.
Hiyori. I still find it wild that like I have the same birthday as Hanae.
That is so cute.
Yeah, that's why I feel like obligated to cosplay characters he voices that I like.
Oh god, I had this really weird night one time where Mango and I almost cosplayed Jun and Hiyori.
That would have been very iconic of you.
I don't know what that conversation was, but we were so close to doing that.
And I'm so normal about nights, you saying night. I definitely didn't think about nights first. There's this one time I was writing Secret Night because I was like listing songs I have sheet music for, and I didn't spell night as in like the time of day. I put night. Like nights. I can't escape it. Oh, damn, only one grade. That is my life. I keep getting shovels.
None.
Nagisa is very autistic, yeah.
I have a friend who tried to get into Ensemble Stars, but it was too much for her, but she liked
fair.
Nagisa.
That's fair.
Yeah, so like, I don't know, there's so much going on in the Eden lore because Yori and Nagisa were in X-Fine, and fun fact, neither of them did anything wrong during the war. They had no lines during the war. They were just there.
Yeah.
It was literally all Eiichi and Tsumugi. And then Eiichi was like, okay, our friendship contract is up. You can leave now. And they disbanded. And Hiyori went to, why am I forgetting the name of the school? Reimei. Gosh. Went to Reimei and he met Jun and was like, hey, do you want to like be idols with me? I think you're kind of cute. And Jun was like, okay. And he's like sworn enemies with Eiichi now, and it's funny.
It is
I don't know what Nagisa was doing after Fine. I don't know. Collecting rocks, perhaps.
Probably. Two bars just man.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I know how him and Ibara met, but I'm not remembering. The Ibara lore is crazy.
Yeah.
So he went to like military school and he met Yuzuru, who was there training because he has to be Tori's butler. And like, I don't know, it was very like, I don't want to say it, but it's like this like fascist camp and they have to like kill people and shit. It's like fucked up.
Yeah.
And like, Ibara's like, one day I'm gonna be rich and like take over the world and like, haha, capitalism. And then he fucking does, because he finds out he's related to, Godfather, right?
Yeah.
It's like a distant relative of Godfather, which we don't need to get into the Godfather lore, but just know that he's a guy that is important.
Yeah.
And Ibara becomes super rich and he starts like, I think 6 different businesses. And I used to have them memorized. I know one of them is an ice cream company, which I think is super cute. But But nowadays he's like kind of the head of Cause Pro, which is like the rival agency to Star Pro, which is like Eiichi's agency. And Ibarra just has so much power and so much capitalism. And like the people who are listening that do not play Ensemble Stars, like they truly say the words capitalism and socialism in this game.
Yeah.
Like characters actively argue politically about these like parties and stuff. It's crazy. He's a snake.
Viper.
I've never really shipped Ibarra with Yuzuru. I feel like that's a really popular ship.
Yeah, I don't ship that. Monsters is indeed so whack.
Why did you just say, let me undo toi?
Because Mystic Free Undercurrents. Oh shit.
Time to talk about... Oh, wait. I thought that was from Idler 7.
I mean...
Oh yeah, let me undo toi. Yeah, okay. Wait, what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of that Trigger song where they count to 3 in French.
Yeah, God, I wish I still had i7 brain, but I do not.
I have it in my head. I was listening to Idler 7 earlier, and I was like... I had this tweet, I like typed it and then I deleted it. I was like, I hate when I'm listening to music and Leopard Eyes comes on.
Leopard Eyes is a fun song, but at the same time, like,
No, I actually love that song. Like, it's sentimental, but it's like, I've heard it too many times and like, it invokes cringe, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I understand.
But it used to be one of my favorite Trigger songs before their music like really popped off.
Yeah.
And A Mystic Fragrance is my favorite night song.
It's a good song. But I would say that about literally any song that you say is your favorite, so,
I want to do that too. I love to have like a cosplay group that did. Or any idol
actually,
it is the summer poem.
yeah, but actually something funny is when I first started getting the i7, I wasn't reading the story at all. I was just playing the rhythm game and enjoying the music. But since I was reading the story, I didn't know like what was going on. But like when I was going through the music and saw Natsu Chiyoze like for Trigger, it's like, that doesn't seem right. That doesn't feel right. Like it was off, and I didn't like
this
it.
Genre is wrong.
Yeah. And then of course when I got into the story, it's like, I am probably a little too attuned to things.
I also had an arc at the beginning of my Idler 7 career where I didn't read the story yet. I just knew the music and like what the characters looked like. And I remember just like visually, I was like, oh, Ten and Riku are my favorites. And then I found out they were twins like a year later, and I was like, huh? Why don't they have the same last name?
Those two were my favorites before I started getting into Idler 7 because Arena Seraph fan artist was drawing them all the time. We're getting off topic.
Give us a new topic.
How about you talk about Undead?
Undead?
Yeah.
With Rei Sakuma?
Yeah, you can talk about Rei Sakuma freely. Enjoy.
I would love to.
I guess we're gonna have to talk about Rei and Ritsu's relationship at a point since we literally talked about Knights and now we're talking about Undead.
Yeah, I'll bring Knights into it.
Naturally, we can't escape Knights, let's be honest.
You were sucked into Owari no Seraph to Idler 7 pipeline. Yeah! Dude, that phenomenon was so real. Everyone that liked Owari no Seraph got into Idler 7.
Fan artists are powerful.
It was a lot of the fan artists, but also I think Kenshiro Ono
You see, I never watched the anime. Like, I only watched one episode of the anime, and it was the last episode because at that point, the anime was a little bit ahead of the manga.
Wait, define last episode.
Like, the last episode of the second core of the first season.
Damn!
Yeah.
I really want to rewatch Owari no Seraph at some point. Like, it's so special to me. But there's so... I don't know. If I ever sit down with a friend and I'm like, do you want to see the vampire show I always talk about? I'm going to be like, okay, we're watching episodes 1, 2, 11, 12, 21, and 22. That's it.
That's fair. I actually do have, like, a Blu-ray set of Owari no Seraph, and I still have only watched that one episode. I'm a
you should watch
person.
episode 11.
Maybe. We'll see.
I want to watch the vampire show now. I'll watch it with you, sweetie. But we're only watching the random 5 episodes I choose. Anyways, Rei Sakuma.
Yep, Rei Sakuma.
Okay, so there is this guy. I feel like I kind of explained this before in another stream, but like Rei Sakuma was like a child prodigy. He just spoke like in this very elevated vocabulary and was like a genius. And he used to like, the Sakuma family thinks that they're vampires. It's like arguable whether they are or not, but I'll just tell you that they're not. They're just mentally ill. And Ray used to like hang out in graveyards because he's like, ooh, I'm a vampire, and he would sit on top of tombstones and like people would come to him for advice because he was like this wise little child. And that's how he met Kato, but we don't need to get into that because I don't care about Kato. Anyways. And then Ray joined like Yumenosaki Academy and became an idol, and he went abroad for like a really long time. And his little brother Ritsu was like really hurt about it because back then he loved his big brother, and he was like, why did my big brother abandon me to go travel the world? And the reason is because Ray is like, yes, like touring as an idol, but he's searching for like a cure to their vampirism. Which again, they're not real vampires, but like they have like a really strong sensitivity to light. They have trouble staying awake during the day. They sleep in coffins. They like allegedly, some of them drink blood, but Rei Sakuma doesn't because he's a wimp.
He drinks tomato juice.
He drinks tomato juice, and one time it made him pass out, and it was really funny.
That's funny. It's funny when Rei Sakuma like, passes out.
He's trying to find like. So, like, their, like, vampirism condition or whatever, like, Ritsu has it really bad, where, like, he literally, like, wasn't able to stay awake during the day, like, then, so Ray was like, I'm gonna find a cure, and he was doing it for Ritsu, and that's why he, like, left, and Ritsu, like, was like, no, and they, like, had a really strained relationship then, and, like, they still don't get along.
Yeah.
And they hate each other. No, Ray loves him, but Ritsu does not like him.
I love in the anime where, like, Ray is like, oh, Ritsu, and jumps towards him, and Ritsu dodges.
Yeah. And he's like, I need to call the cops. Like,
yeah.
And so there used to be this unit called, like, what was it called? Koga and Ray and Kato. Deadman.
Yeah.
Deadman. Okay, sorry. It's late over here.
It's okay.
I had a rough week, guys. So, okay. There's this guy named Kaoru Hikaze. He's just like this blonde fuckboy, and he owns a gay bar downtown. And Rei Sakuma used to go there and play his guitar. And there's this guy named Koga, and he's a werewolf. And he's Ray's biggest fan. And he goes up to him and is like, I think you're so cool. I'm your biggest fan. Will you teach me how to play guitar? And like, he's really like obsessed with him, and it's so cute. But then he gets to know him, and he finds out that his idol is a freak. and Rei Sakuma is so weird, and their relationship does like a flip-flop where like suddenly Rei becomes obsessed with Koga and he's like, my little puppy, and Koga's like, get away from me, you old man. You're a freak. And Rei Koga is like one of my favorite ships in Ensemble Stars. Like, they're so important to me. I never liked Kaoru and Rei together, I'm sorry. But so Rei, Koga, and then Kato, who I mentioned, form this unit called Dead Man's. And technically, Kuro is in it too, but he didn't sing in the song, oddly. I don't know why. But he was on stage when they performed. And they performed at Kaoru's gay bar. Fun fact, Chiaki was there. He like randomly walks through in the middle of the performance, and I don't know, like, Chiaki feels really straight at this point. He's like lost in this gay bar. And when he like wore his glasses and stuff, you know, like, this is before he like met like Kanata, guys. Like he thought he was straight then, okay? And he's like,
he didn't know any better.
Really yeah. And Adonis also met Rei around this time because I'm pretty sure he knew Kato, and they all met at Kato's like Buddhist temple. After that, like, Dead Man's disbanded because, oh, I should mention, Rei Sakuma is popular at this point. He's the student council president, and Kato is, like, the vice president. And it was Kato's idea to make Rei president because he's like, you're a genius, and you can help me revolutionize the school and get everyone to stop slacking off because you're so cool and everyone will listen to you. And Rei's like, okay, I'll do what I can. And then he's like, actually, Kato, I'm bored with this job, so he quits. And because he was bored, the entire story like launches into like plot, because she becomes student council president after Rei, and Rei forms Undead with Kaoru, Adonis, and Koga. Ta-da.
Amazing.
And Koga, Rei gave Koga his guitar, like the guitar that Koga has all the time in the videos and stuff. That was Rei's guitar!
That's cute.
It is so cute.
I'm kind of surprised you had less to say about Unedited about Knights. I'm so normal about Knights.
If you guys want to know more about the Undead lore, read Crossroads or Perish.
I haven't read
Crossroads
that
so
one.
They're coming out with the animated
Oh,
version
yeah.
of it.
I still haven't watched like the other animation that came out about time ago.
You didn't watch Magicians Assemble?
Nope.
Well, I made my roommates watch it. I was like, guys.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of like the Element stuff actually. Oops.
It was good, but I'm such like a cringe fan. I could see where they changed the script. And I was like, isn't how it happened in the game. But it was cool because it's like animated with 3D models and they move like VTubers and it was kind of fun to watch.
Perfect.
I'll watch it one day. Maybe the same day when 10 is finally let into the building.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to say, like the war happens, right? And the whole thing is that Fine is trying to defeat the 5 oddballs. And I always see people are like, how come he never battled Rei? And the reason is because Rei was considered defeated when he gave up his position as student council president. They were like, okay, you failed. Now it's Aishi's turn. Yeah. Which I still think Fine should have battled Undead, like, in the main story. I think that would have been swag.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I guess we can talk about the eccentrics next.
I love this fucking song.
Yeah, I know. Actually, didn't hear the song at all until earlier today when I played it for Dahlia. Oops.
I don't know how to give up. Yeah, no, I don't know why Kuro does not sing in this song, because he literally, like, was there on the stage.
Not enough budget, I don't know.
Yeah, not enough budget, I don't know.
Like, sorry, Kuro, we don't have enough budget for you to have a bake too.
But yeah, I'll talk about the eccentrics.
Yeah.
So, the eccentrics are not like a real unit. They're like 5 random guys that HE like picked and was like, I'm going to crucify the 5 of them so that people will listen to me.
They're a social construct that Ichi made up.
They are a social construct. I need to tweet that.
You're welcome.
Like, so after Ray stopped being student council president, then HE took on the job because he's childhood friends with Kato. And their goal was to like revolutionize the school and make the students stop being lazy because the school was kind of like icky and everybody was like slacking off.
Yeah.
And HE's like, I can prove that I'm cooler than like the 5 most talented guys in the school. Everyone will listen to me. So he puts up posters and like propaganda and spreads rumors about like these 5 legendary geniuses. And everybody's like, wow, they're so cool. And the 5 oddballs became friends for one afternoon. They had tea together. And then the student body turned against them because they were like, you know what? Actually, fuck these 5 guys because they're so smart and good at being idols and they're so privileged. We want to destroy them. We are going to listen to HE. His plan is working. And then the order that they were like defeated was Ray was already defeated because he was stopped being student council president. Shu was like first. Because their fucking music turned off during the concert. Okay, we all know this. Don't need to relive this part. But Shu has this line that like is so precious to me when he's like, tell Ray and Kanata and our most adorable little boy too, do not fight that man. He will destroy them completely. After he's like defeated by HE. And then after Memory of Marionette, Meteor Impact takes place like right after it. And I'll talk about that later, but like Kanata is one of the oddballs and he's defeated unfairly when Katsuki, which is Kato's group, challenges Ryusetai, and they literally cheat by this stupid rule. Yes, Meteor Impact. Where they're like, the least popular unit has to perform first. But then Ryusetai is the least popular unit between them and Akatsuki, but Akatsuki gets on stage and performs first to cheat, because then they're like, well, you guys didn't perform in your slot, so you forfeit. So Kanata literally doesn't get a chance to perform, and it's like fucked up. It makes no sense. But him and Chiaki get on stage anyways, and they like sing together, and nobody stays to listen to them because that's how the old system of Yumi no Saki would work, where you can just leave in the middle of a show and the other unit gets no points or whatever.
I actually really appreciate that explanation because I was so confused about that. It's like, wait, they got on stage. I'm confused, but now I understand.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't follow.
Yeah, and like Kanata didn't like want to get on stage, but Chiaki's like, he's like, no, like sing with me, and they do, and they fall in love, and like I'll talk about that later. But so Akatsuki like wins against them, and then third one to be defeated, which they say the last one because Natsume like didn't get to fight anyone either because they say like the other oddballs were protecting him, yada yada. So Ichi challenges Wataru, who he's in love with. He's like, can we have a division rap battle? And Wataru's like, yes. and there's this scene, I think it's like, I want to say it's Shu and Wataru talking, but it might be No, it's Natsume. It's Natsume and Watcher for sure. And he's like, Shisho, why can't the 5 of us go on stage and defeat Fine? Like, then we'll stop the fucking war. And there's no way Fine can win against, like, all 5 of us. And Watcher has this line where he's like, if the 5 of us ever perform together, it will break the fabric of the universe. We are too powerful. And that's so important because the Oddballs never actually performed together. Eccentric Party Night was just a song that was released, and it was released way after this story came out in the app. Like literally like 2 or 3 years later, it was like, hey, here's a song with the Oddballs, and it didn't have a place in the story because they never sang together.
Fever
but
dream.
Fine defeats Wataru, and then Fine breaks up, and then Wataru joins Fine, yada yada. But they like kind of retconned this lore in Era 2 where they're like, fabric of the universe will break if the Oddballs perform together because they got a second song. What is it called? What is it called? Pentagram.
Something.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, though I am distracted by Peachy saying that Ibarra's Japanese VA also is Bennett in Genshin.
He's Bennett?
Yeah.
Oh, Mikio and Zestiria. Oh.
That's... Huh, okay. Anyways.
I don't know who Ibarra's VA is.
A person, I don't know. Anyways, carrying on. The new song.
What am I talking about?
The Centrics.
Oh, Twilight Pentagram.
Oh, yeah.
Which, by the way, that song came out the week after I deleted Ensemble Stars, and I was really fucked up for like a solid week. I was like, holy shit. Like, I don't even have the words to describe this, that like the Oddballs don't have content in Era 2. It's like, if they were all together, they break the fabric of the universe, and then in Era 2, they're suddenly like, ah, never mind, here's a song that they sang together, actually, and it doesn't make any sense. I don't like it. Didn't like that song. Eccentric Party Night is very important to me. But then they revealed in Magician's Assemble, like the anime, that Eccentric Party Night was like Natsume's dreams. I don't know if you've heard this, that like he dreamed that they sang that song together, and I thought that was really cool that they put that in because it didn't make sense in the written story and made sense in the anime. And I was like, whoever came up with that one
a fever dream.
Yeah, it literally was a fever dream. Because too, if you watch the music video, like Natsume starts doing magic, like I don't know, Kanata summons like the water and Shu is like croissant. Like that doesn't happen in canon, you know? It's like it was a dream. Shu was good. It was like a dream.
Oh dear.
But nowadays, the Oddballs are not friends. Or at least Shu is not friends with any of them.
He's too busy being away.
I feel like actually the rest of them get along quite well. Shu's like mean to them. He's like, oh, you remind me of like my past when like I was happy. He has some issues, but I love him.
He's silly.
Shu was like croissant.
You said that. It threw me off.
Oh my gosh, Mars and I, like, I can't remember if it was her that tweeted it or me, but we said this when we were like freshmen and we were roommates. We were like, okay, Kanata can't swim, Ray can't drink blood, Wataru can't act, Natsume can't do magic, and Shu can't croissant. I think I just like subconsciously recalled that.
That's beautiful.
Channeled it.
Excellent. Well, I guess that gives us a good segue to talk about Meteor Impact and just Risetai in general.
Ooh, are we finally at the Meteor Impact stream?
Yup, we're here.
There's this character named Chiaki?
Yeah, you like to talk about him. Every time he's appeared on screen, you screamed.
Like, the way I feel about Chiaki is so different from any other anime boy. Like, I genuinely, like, have a crush on him. Like, if I met him in real life, I'd be like, oh my god, do you have a girlfriend?
Is your boyfriend still in chat?
My boyfriend's still in chat, I'm sorry, sweetie.
He just has to cosplay as Chiaki now, and then we'll be fine.
Dude, wait, my boyfriend asked me one time, like, he was like, what is eccentric party night?
Amazing.
I like started crying. I was like, Mango's still in chat. You hearing this, Mango? Chiaki's girlfriend is Kanata. Yes,
So
no,
true.
that's the only acceptable thing that isn't me. So Chiaki,
Quack.
he was a loser and he was obsessed with superheroes, and he got like bullied for it, and they were like, stop collecting superhero action figures, you cringe. And he was like, I love the Power Rangers so much, I'm so silly like that. And he's so silly and cute like that. I don't know, he's just really cute. And his dream is that he wants to be a superhero. And everybody told him he can't. And they broke his action figures and he cried. And he used to wear glasses. That's the story of Meteor Impact. No. So the war is happening, and at this point, Ryusetai like has like the 5 main colors, but like there's also like lower Ryusetai, which like are just like, they have a bunch of like helpers. I don't want to call them helpers. They kind of treat them like slave labor. They're very mean to them. They make Chiaki go and buy like other groceries, and they're like, clean up the workroom, and they're really mean to him. But he's like, one day I'm gonna work my way up and I'm gonna be the Red Power Ranger and I'm gonna be the leader, and he's so positive and happy, and it's very precious. Kanata is a solo idol at the time. He is just little Puka Puka man. Oh, and so him and Chiaki meet because Chiaki is told by like Upper Ryusetai, they're like, go clean the damn swimming pool, freak. And he's like, okay, whatever you guys say, haha, I'm so positive, I can do anything. So it's like the middle of the night, and he goes to clean like the school swimming pool, and like they describe it like there's no water in it, but there's like a bunch of slop at the bottom of it. And he's like sweeping the slop away, and suddenly like he pulls a body out of the slop, and it's Kanata. And he's like, Puka, Puka, oh my gosh, there's no water, I'm gonna dry up and die. And so Chiaki's like, what the fuck? And so he like brings the hose over and waters him.
Yep. Make the plant.
I feel like this doesn't make sense for people that don't know the Puka Puka lore. Basically, he is a fish god in the fish cult, and that's all you need to know.
Yeah, pretty much.
He needs water or he will dry up. Not actually, he's also delusional like Rei Sakuma, and that's why they're oddballs. Delulu. So, Chiaki and Kanata meet, and the story goes on really following Chiaki and how he is bullied by like Ryusetai, and they're like, you're so cringe, you're never gonna be a hero. And he's like, I just want to be somebody's hero. And then Kanata is called one of the oddballs by Eichi, and he is in danger. And Chiaki's like, this is my chance, like I'm gonna save this guy that I just met and I'll be a hero. Mama is also there. Mama's not there, actually. You know what? He's not there. He like video chats them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh my gosh, so Mama is not present in Yume no Saki like when this is happening, right? Because he's like abroad with Leo, I guess. Now that I think about it. And there's this scene when like Kanata's like on the beach and Chiaki's with him. Chiaki tells him, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you a secret, Puka Puka. I am the god of the sea." Chiaki's like, what? And Mama is in Ryusutai. Oh god. He's in Ryusutai. He's in the upper Ryusutai. He's Ryusutai purple.
Yes.
And he was like not one of the guys bullying Chiaki because he's studying abroad at this point. Like, he's not physically there. But he like FaceTimes Chiaki and is like, "Hey, stay away from Puka Puka. That's my future wife that I'm gonna save from the cult." And Chiaki's like, "Not if I save him first." So Kanata's defeated by Akatsuki when they perform before him, yada yada. So he has a mullet. I didn't mention that. He has a mullet at this point. Relevant.
Long hair.
But then Chiaki, like, he saves Kanata and he's like, "Let's go up on stage and perform anyways." And they go up together and they sing. And after that, they're like, "Let's form a new unit." Because right after that, Ryusutai like fell apart. I think they mentioned like a lot of the ranks like graduated. And Mama was like, "Fuck this, I'm gonna go solo." And he did.
Yeah.
And Mam is formed. So Chiaki's like, wow, like, and the legend is that, like, Ryusutai is a unit that has existed in Yuminosaki for, like decades, and, like, whenever people graduate, new people fill the positions, like, with the colors and stuff. So now all the colors are open, if anybody wants to, like, continue the unit, or else it's just gonna dissolve. So Chiaki's like, "I will be Ryusei Red, and I will recruit." Kanata joins him, and he's blue, and then they eventually meet the three other ones, you know, the other ones.
Yeah.
And and they join, and they are Ryusutai, and they are superheroes. Their whole thing is that they perform at amusement parks and put on shows for kids, and like non-silly, like they're very like Power Ranger core, like really like do skits where like they defeat like evil creature mascot creatures. And I don't know what I'm saying. And did Chiaki and Kanata get married? It's really good. Read Meteor Impact, please. If you are into Ensemble Stars and haven't read Meteor Impact, what are you doing? Oh, and Chiaki takes off his glasses and he's hot. At the end. Do you know the joke where he was like, "I'm sorry, feminism"?
That doesn't ring a bell, unfortunately.
Okay, never mind. And nowadays, guys, there's a lot of Chiaki haters because of, he really wants to keep being Ryusei Red even though he's graduated, and everyone's like, "Let Tetsura be red, let him be the leader." And to that, I say no. Fuck you. Chiaki is the red one. And he always will be.
Amazing.
Yeah, Sentai was the word I could not think of.
It's okay.
Meteor Rangers Hero Sentai.
Cold. I like how I didn't really talk about the other three members.
No, but that's okay. Like, as far
I
as...
don't have much to say about them.
Yeah, they're just like kind of there. I don't know how they
freshmen
joined.
at the
Yeah.
beginning.
And they missed the war because the war was the year before they joined.
Yeah. Oh, I will say, you mentioned so much that that Midori, they're like, he's like emo and depressed, right?
Yeah,
he's like
he's so sad.
pathetic, and they're so sad, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, you're just like Chiaki before he became the hero he is today." And that is such a bullshit lie and not a good allegory. Because Chiaki was never depressed. Even when he was a loser, he was the most positive, happy, sweetest guy ever. He was nothing like Midori, I'm just
Like,
saying.
he at least covered up with the "I want to die" thoughts, and Midori just says it straight up.
Yeah,
And it's
it was
frequently a trigger warning on translations.
Oh yeah, but like canonically, like they've established that Chiaki is the dad and Puka Puka is the mom.
Yes,
They
but
have 3 kids. Like this is canon.
oh yeah, do you have any thoughts about Double Face disbanding?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I don't know what's going on in the story, but like, why are they doing that?
I don't know. I'm not surprised though. Like, I felt like something that was like inevitable from like their group forming, in my opinion. But
Do you think Mama's gonna get with somebody?
I think his plan is to be solo again.
That's so weird that Double Face was like, I don't know. I guess it has been like 3 or 4 years. 4 years, yeah.
You know, in the most recent like Double Face event, Marvel, they disbanded properly.
Damn.
Yeah, they're disbanded for real, for real.
That's so weird. Mama, go. Oh, this is random, but I just thought of it. One of my least favorite songs is, I don't know if you have heard like those solo songs that much, or I know you know like Valkyries, etc.
I know Valkyrie's
But,
notes.
Yeah.
I know Eden's because I did get the album, but like, shrug.
I listened to all of them at one point just for the sake of making a tier list, which I think I showed you.
I think
And
so.
like, the worst song on it is Shinobu's and Eichi's. Eichi's is really bad too, but Shinobu's like was so bad.
That's sad. I can't think of any other groups that I personally can like explain the lore of.
I thought we were gonna explain the 2-Wink lore.
I thought that was a joke.
No, I literally do not know the 2-Wink lore
I don't
at all.
either. I just know they exist.
My earliest memory of them is they just obey Rei Sakuma,
Yeah.
which like same.
What other groups are there?
Can I explain the Tori lore solo, just Tori?
Yeah, that's fine. Tori deserves the spotlight.
It's short. So like Tori was Ichi's fan. He always like adored Ichi and like he was kinda had a crush on him. And Yuzuru is his butler, and he was like, Yuzuru, take me to Yumenosaki so I can meet Ichi Tenchuin. And he does, and like I think they meet first when like ex Fine is still a thing, but then obviously they break up. And he was like,
Eiichi-sama, I'll always be your fan, even if you just, like, created a war and, like, destroyed everything and you're kind of an evil tyrant.
and Ichi's like, that's the kind of thing I need to hear. Would you like to join my new unit, little boy that I just met? And Tori's like, yes! And Yuzuru's like, Yuzuru's also there.
Yeah. He kind of gets dragged in by
He
proxy.
gets dragged in, and it's so funny because like so Wataru also joins, and Wataru like for a long time like did not learn Yuzuru's name. He just refers to him as the butler.
That's funny.
He calls him Shitsuji-san. Like he does not learn his name, and it's funny. And that's how the new name is formed. Did we explain the double face lore?
No, but I actually don't really know it that well, other than like what happened to be a main story.
Didn't Ibarra tell them to be a thing?
I think the answer is yes and no. I don't remember, man.
Oh, I always thought, cause 2Wink is in Cospro, which I think is really stupid because the whole image of Cospro is they're like the dark, edgy opposite of Star Pro, and 2Wink doesn't fit that because they're such a happy, sparkly unit. And I thought Doubleface should have been in Cospro, one because they are dark and edgy, but two because Kohaku's in it and he's already under Cospro with Crazy V.
I don't know. They wanted Madara for themselves. I don't know. Anyways,
We're not explaining the Alkaloid lore.
no, if you want that, watch all the other videos.
Watch all the other videos. We literally lived it.
Yeah. Same thing with Crazy B, like, same thing. I don't really know Akatsuki. Rabbits, they're funny.
Katsuki just happened because, like, Kato, like, was friends with Eiichi, and Eiichi's like, I'm gonna be an idol, and Kato's like, okay, yeah, me too. I don't know how they met Soma. I know that Soma, didn't his family, like, work for Kanata's cult?
Maybe? I don't know.
Like, Soma was, like, in on the Shinkai cult, and he was one of the only people that knew Kanata was, like, a god. And one of the reasons I hate Kato so much is because he was really, like, abusive to Soma in the earlier stuff. And, like, people don't know this now because, like, obviously everything's been retconned and they're so chill. But he literally, like, kicked Soma out of Akatsuki at one point. Like, just in one event. He was like, you upset me. Leave. You're out of the unit.
One of the things that I really know about Soma, other than, like, he's a good boy, is that he can legally carry his sword around. He can ride a horse, and he has one card where he has a cat stuffed under his jacket.
Does?
Yeah, it's really funny.
Can't picture it.
I could probably find it and show it to you. Let's see.
Soma is one of those characters that's just there. That's so true! I think too, like, Fine and Akatsuki, like, were supposed to be like the villains, like, they did such bad things, you know? They were the antagonists of Era 1. But Soma wasn't. He was really just there.
Oh yeah, he does have a turtle, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, and he was in the Marine Bio Club.
Right.
I miss a Puka joke. I've been talking about Puka for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I sent you the cat card in our DMs.
Did you hear me explain the Puka lore? Do you understand now? Oh, I have seen this card.
Yeah,
okay,
it's so funny.
Wait, it's so cute. He's so pretty.
Yeah, he is Oracle. I guess there isn't really anything else to explain. I mean, I guess Switch, but I don't want to talk about Tsumugi.
Tsumugi burned the evidence in a fire.
Yeah, like a freak he is.
Like a freak. I think I've told you this, but Mango refers to him as the ugly guy.
That's fair.
Play eccentric party night.
I will.
I love the Marine Bio Club. Kaoru is there because he, to me, has a crush on Kanata. And, like, Kanata obviously is with Chiaki. Like, we've been over this. But I do believe in my heart that Kaoru likes him. He's had some lines where he's like, I don't know, he's like, I've never seen anyone so beautiful, like... There's no one in Ensemble Stars named Tsumugi.
So true. He's just a figment of everyone's imagination.
I remember seeing theories years ago where they were like, what if Ensemble Stars is just Ichi's dream when he's in the hospital?
That would be sad because I like nights.
I want nights to be real.
They have to exist in their story. Just let Ichi perish and then everything will be fine.
Yeah. The oddballs at Ichi's funeral. Shu wears pink to his funeral.
There's no way Leo wouldn't say it's like, oh, he became an angel for real, or something along those lines. I guess we could talk about the shuffle units, but I don't really know too much other than their arrangements. I don't know any of the story.
Like the shuffle units of Era 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to read the Heart Cafeteria one or whatever, the shoe one.
I need to read the Butler's one because he's from the
Midnight Butlers!
Yeah.
And Nazuno!
Yeah, Nazuno.
This is a very U-core unit.
It would have been funny if Tori was in there because then it would have literally been Tennis Club.
I love Tennis Club.
I love that Izumi calls Nazuno Nazunyan.
Nights. I know the like Bronco story. That's like Tori's like Christmas unit. Tori's Christmas unit. Like.
Yeah, that's fair.
You were like just told to write a Christmas song. And they did. I don't know. That's literally all that happened in that story.
Well,
they decorated a tree.
Alright.
Have I told you what my favorite song is besides It's a Drink Party Night? Because that's obviously its own tier.
Yeah, I don't think you have actually.
I really like Noir Neige or whatever.
It was a good song.
That song is so good. And for why? Why is it a Christmas song?
It was so normal about that event. I totally didn't get 2 copies of that Ritsu.
Isn't that song the one that's in the movie that neither of us watched?
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it is.
It's like that unit, like when they're making it. Oh my gosh, I need to watch that movie so bad. I forget Ensemble Stars like has a movie.
Same.
Like that's weird to think about. Is it good? Is it a good movie? I know like Rei Sakuma comes to New York.
And I know Izumi and Mikoto.
Yeah, Izumi's in it. It was fun, yes. Yeah, no, I definitely need to watch it.
Yeah.
I should do that this weekend. I feel like this weekend is like my last time of like having free time. Like I start like actual class on Monday. But I have like no work this weekend. I'm gonna go to the farmer's market with my friend and we might like go shopping and I'm kind of excited to just chill.
That's good.
No subtitles.
That boy. Do you know the Mama New Year's song? No.
the New Year's song that came out this year and it was Mama.
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention to that stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. In the music video, it also features Natsume, Tsumugi, and Arashi, and they like paint their colors like red, blue, and yellow, and everyone's like, where's Sora? Why was he replaced by Arashi?
Maybe he had autistic things to go do, I don't know.
Yes, hello New Year, Happy New Year! Oh my gosh, wait, you just reminded me how the song actually goes. It's
it's so cute. Actually, you need to listen to it. Like, it's cute.
I mean, I imagine it's in the game, right?
Yeah, and it's not an English server though.
No, I'm on JP, so that's.
Oh, you are
convenient.
on JP.
Yep.
Hello, New Year, Happy New Year.
I hate this word. Is it this one? No, that's the April Fool's thing.
Well, oh my gosh, I haven't heard the newest song, the Tori feature.
Is it this one? No, that's the Countdown Live, which is also annoying. I don't like those.
I think it's called New Year or something. No, you're going too far.
Oh, they have a weird sort order. I don't know.
I went. Do you know the Mama New Year's song?
Okay, I think you're right. I won't go for it.
Search by ma'am.
No, I refuse. We've been naughty or nice so weird. Oh, it's this one.
Oh, that song is also weird, and it's also a Christmas song.
Yeah.
No, I like listen to that song though, and I enjoy listening to it because it's like funny. But like, they rap, and like Ibarra is there. Tomoya is there, and I'm like, what am I listening to? Christmas the enemy. There's such weird Christmas songs in this game.
Yeah.
Oh god, he looks so evil.
Yeah.
He's so villainous. Oh, but like, Madara wanted to like, save Kanata and like help get him out of the cult. But the whole thing is that like he failed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was his hero.
Which, it reminds me of Unedited 7, if you remember Danmaka.
Yes.
Like when Gaku's character has to save Haru because he's like in the cult.
Yeah. I actually don't
that.
think I've touched Hyrule 7 since that.
Dude, that story was so good.
Yeah.
I know I've talked about it with you before, but it's like, oh. I see fan art of it like all the time still, and I remember.
God, the animation that i7 released for the anniversary with like all the Ichiban Kuji and other like in-game like plays, that was so good.
That video was beautiful, oh my
Yes.
gosh. It lived so many lives together.
Yes. Somebody is so dumb.
It just looks weird when you have the actual characters in it because it's like Mama and Switch, but Sora is not there and Arashi is.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And like she has yellow, and it's like you could have just put Sora there.
Maybe Sora didn't meet the height requirement.
Yeah.
He wasn't tall enough to ride the ride of this MV.
I remember one time I was saying, like I know how Natsume and Tsumugi met, but I don't know how they met Sora and how they formed Switch.
Sora just appeared
Like-
one day and they adopted him.
Yeah, no, Peachy like was like typing like the Sora lore in chat. I don't remember what it was. But they like explained it. I was like, okay, I never knew that. I didn't know there was Sora lore, honestly. It never crossed my mind. I thought he just poofed into existence one day.
As Sora do.
騎士としてはお姫様たちの嬉しそうな顔が何より
Do you like the song?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my perfect combo on this. I was so normal about this song.
The song did things to my brain.
It's such a good song.
I remember when this came out, like, okay, so I was forcing all my roommates to watch every music video when it came out. Because there was like, you know, we did that.
Yeah.
And this one came out over winter break, and I was texting in our group chat. I'm like, guys, Ensemble Stars came out with a really cool Christmas song. Please listen to it. And I sent the link. I keep saying my roommates as if like we're still roommates and like we're not.
It's okay. I will sometimes refer to like the retail location I worked at for almost 5 years as like, oh yeah, like our store.
job.
Yeah, it's like, no, you don't work there anymore.
Yeah.
Especially since like I'm friends with like a lot of my coworkers from there too, so it's like kind of a force of habit for all of us. I think it's gotten better now that it's been like 2 years since I left, but you know. Yeah, cause like.
It's my Yoi.
Yeah, don't think about it too hard. Mika is rare.
You know, there are a few characters in Ensemble Stars that have never committed a crime, and I feel like Sora, Adonis, and Soma are the ones.
Yeah.
Soma arguably, like, assaults people with his sword, but, like...
He can
I
legally
forgive him.
carry it, it's okay.
He can legally carry it, it's okay.
I like Rengetsu. I'm not prepared for any upcoming Gritsu 5-star events, because, like, there hasn't been a single run where I have not gotten a second copy, and that's so much work.
I've never gotten a second copy.
I'm so normal about Ritsu in particular. Like, Little
Is it,
Romance
like,
came
time
out.
of the cycle?
I don't know, man. It might be, because Norny Ash was a while ago. Fuck it. I don't want to think about it.
The choreography is good in this song too.
Yes.
I think my friends and I briefly, like, you know, we're always like, we should cosplay this or whatever. And my one friend was like, okay, so Sophie can be the pink one. And I was like, no, I don't want to be Kohaku!
You should cosplay
like,
Rei
no,
Sakuma, that would be a little funny.
Me?
Yeah, you as Rei Sakuma.
Me as Rei Sakuma?
Yeah, you should do it, it would be great.
That would be hot as fuck as Rei Sakuma. I don't even know.
There was a point in time where I actually did like Rei a decent amount. It's like, oh, his... But then nights happened and everything changed.
Yeah.
I'm heavily influenced by the emotions of nights. I'm so normal about things. Chill indeed. Leo. They look really good together with these MB outfits.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot more Dia now, more than 7.
Yeah, a lot more than 7. That's what happens when you neglect the game. You can farm a lot of Dia. You were a Fine P for like a day. Oh no. You thought Ichi was cute. And then you looked at Nights. That's so good. I love that for you.
Bro, I remember, okay. Fine and Ryusutai, like, were my favorites before I just, like, discovered Valkyrie. But I guess I still am, like, Fine P. I wouldn't say I'm Ryusutai P anymore. They've done too much for me to keep track of. There are 5 of them.
That's fair.
Like, Valkyrie is so easy to keep track of. There's just 2 of them.
3 if you feel like counting it all as an I'd like to.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, in, like, the current stuff they do,
Yeah.
like, I follow Mika's stories and I follow Shu's. Like, I don't have to dig around for more than that.
That's fair. And when I first started getting into OnStars, like when I first tried the mobile game, and I only played it for a day because it was not a rhythm game like I was anticipating, I was very disappointed. When I went into it, Adonis was my favorite because of Wataru Hatano. because I was really into R7. But then the gacha is like, here's a Mika 4-star, and then he became my favorite from there, and then Nights happened, and yeah.
He's so pretty. No, I remember like when I first saw him, I was like, oh.
Mika is very pretty. So 10 out of 10.
You know the thing of like his hair has like been changing color over the course of all these years.
Has it?
I feel like in a lot of cards from Era 1, it was more of like a blue-black, and now it's a green-black.
I think it's because of the game's lighting changing blatantly. Because now the game uses very, like, heavy yellow tones for the lighting. I focus too much on the art because of redrawing purposes.
No, yeah, you draw.
Yeah, I have studied these cards to a T. But yeah, no, like, pretty consistently there is yellow lighting. There's rare exceptions where there's blue lighting, but it's still, like, a yellowish blue, if that makes sense. So, like, very bright lighting, like, warm lighting rather than cool lighting, and the shadows are almost always like cool colors, which is why there'll also like be frequently like little like blue lights too on the backs of things. I don't know if you noticed that. I'm so normal about long studies. I sound insane.
And everybody needs to download the PC version.
Yeah,
it's coming out.
pre-register.
Pre-register is up.
Yeah. You don't have to play afterwards, so you just get extra rewards if you do. Actually, when the English survey came out, I had so many people pre-register.
I think I pre-registered because of you, because I wasn't even gonna play it.
Oh,
And I like, what literally made me pre-register though was Butterfly Mika.
Yeah.
I was like, what if I got this card? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna download the game. If I get the card, I'll keep it. If I don't get it, I will delete it. And I got the damn card, so that forced me to play this game for 2 or 3 years.
Here we are now.
Here we are now. I can't get out.
Also, Marvel, do retry, and if it still doesn't send after you like hit send the code, try again, because I remember for me when like the first time I hit it, it didn't send it, but the second time it did. Kind of cute stuff.
You're not gonna get the Tory 5-star.
No.
He's becoming student council president. It's a big deal in the Tory lore.
I actually do have some Tory 5 stars. That I intentionally got.
Cool. Honestly.
Yeah, let's see. Where is he? Thing there. Right, there he is. Boop. Yeah.
You have the damn Christmas card.
I got this one intentionally.
Oh yeah, the one where like, Ichi's being stabbed.
I think so. I don't know. I just
Yeah, it flipped and like Ichi's being stabbed, I think.
I just remember it was like Eden and Fide were the main things, and I picked Higori and Tori, and I got both of them because I'm so normal about
Oh yeah,
all-stars.
that was for New Year's. I remember that.
Yeah, it was for the
I
sake of
remember
them.
because I was at my friend's New Year's party. And they were like, Sophie, drink something, sing the song, have fun with us. And I was like, guys, I have to get the Tori 5-star.
I forgot I had a user 5-star.
Looks good. Oh, I know the lore in that card.
This one? Or
Yeah, the Yuzuru card. I think like Anzu tells him he gets to design his own outfit.
oh, it's
for
probably the
next
feature
five.
scout then.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's the
But, like,
consistent thing
can't
about
draw.
the consistent thing with the feature scouts is either they design the outfit themselves or someone close to them did it. So for Mika's Rolling in the Dark, he designed the outfit for himself.
Oh,
And
yeah.
for Arashi's first feature scout, Mika's the one that made it for her. I think in collaboration with Anzu, but still.
Yeah, no, I think I read some of that because Mika was trying to find like a gemstone that like suited her or something.
Oh, that's so sad. I don't have a Makoto or Valkyrie 5-star. That is that's tragic. How dare
The
they?
Subaru card haunts me.
Yeah, I think it haunts everyone. I do have one of everyone.
Oh, nice.
At least one. I have a lot of Chiaki Y. What happened to his
I think
shirt?
I have to... Yeah, what happened to his shirt? Hey.
I don't have her alkaloid. Oh, I do have one
Yaki is a
one.
grown-ass man now.
Yeah. Look at this little crybaby.
No. Dude, the way they draw Ira sometimes.
Yeah,
It's so compromising, actually.
we don't talk about that. Oh yeah, I don't have any Bara 5 stars. He just like, nope.
Oh, I have the Hiyori donut card. I think that was so cute.
He's so silly. Let's see. Valkyrie, of course I have. Mostly Mika.
Yes.
I have this one shoe one because you're like, yes, get him because of the
That was
double
a
mademoiselles.
really good card. That's from Shuken Sekai.
Yeah,
The 2 mademoiselles. Oh.
the only shoe
that means
5 star I
everything to
have.
me. Dude, I never flipped that card or like trained it because I was like, I need to see the 2 little mademoiselles all the time.
Well, you can change it actually. Oh,
Yeah, you can flip it back,
hello.
but she's so cute.
Out. Let me back in.
Rabbits. What happened?
I don't know, the game's like, hey, I need to refresh. I need to think. I don't know. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, just that little button there.
Butterfly Nika.
Yeah. It was actually the first Monsters drawing that I did.
His hair is so green there.
Yeah, because of the lighting.
It's just straight up green.
Yeah, because of the lighting.
You remember when I called you to ask you what color Hiyori's hair was?
Yes! I think that's the only time you ever actually called my phone number.
I was like, hey, yeah, no, it was literally not even Discord, it was your number.
Yeah. Like, I remember being really confused because I was like sitting on the couch and just like, a phone call from Sophie.
Yeah, I didn't even text you, I was just like,
I can't tell them apart. I don't know which ones I have more of. They're just there.
I honestly don't. I know the first one is Hinata.
Yeah, which
But that's
I
like
think,
his, like,
and this one must also be Hinata, yeah. Yeah, that one's Yuta. What about the other one? Also Hinata. Okay, it's mostly Hinata. They're so orange here.
I know they literally look the same, but something about Yuta is cuter to me.
That's fair. No, I don't have a Kohaku 5-star. That's
No,
impressive.
Kohaku.
That's really impressive because it's in 2 units, so like extra the chances, you know?
He's in everything.
I've gotten this stupid ass Renee so many times, like leave me alone, sir.
Yeah, I think I have too.
See, I'm dead.
Himeru be like Himeru.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think I have all of those.
I just got him on Gacha one day. I was like, okay, because you're this one in particular, I'll level you up.
I get that Kaoru card all the time.
Yeah.
I'm cursed by that one. It's not even cute.
Rabbits. Right, Izumi cameo. They accidentally handcuffed themselves together.
Oh, what?
Fun times. Just a little.
No, Mitsuru.
It's a little.
Yeah, no, that card's so pretty.
I love the Future Scout too, since they're like animated. But yeah, no Mitsuru. Lots of Tomoya. Wait. Why do,
Yeah, lots of
why do I
Tomoya.
have as many Tomoya as I have Dazuna? That is a problem. Hello. I have one of everyone, Akatsuki. Balance, I guess.
Yeah, that works out.
So normal about it.
Yeah, no, show this to someone and be like, guess my favorite unit.
Right, how stupid Sumiki. No Sora! Sora, why?
Oh, that's the one Natsume card from the one thing. Yeah. One mama.
I'm just now processing that, like, Double Face is just blatantly not listed.
They just was it ever there?
Yeah, it was. They deleted it because they disbanded.
I remember when they deleted Mom.
Yeah, and now and now Mam is back, but no Double Face. What the fuck? They have no remorse.
They really don't.
Double Face erasure, yeah. Someone new to the game and JP is gonna like go in and like see like things that hint to Double Face, but like there's no Double Face listed. What is this?
Yeah, there's nowhere to even like read like their profiles or whatever. Like,
yeah, but wait.
I feel like people don't just simply go into Ensemble Stars anymore. Like, girl, you've missed too much. You're not like my one friend that I told you that liked Nagisa. She's like, Sophie, I don't understand this game. I'm sorry. I need it. And I was like, no, it's okay. Like, it's too much work.
I think we should go down the list and like rate the voices that we did for everyone that we remember.
Oh yeah, remember when I made you a tier list?
Yes, there's a lot. It's like I don't remember.
Yeah, no, some of them I put I don't remember, and you were like, Sophie, you voiced those characters. I'm like, oh, well, that's fair, I don't remember.
Okay, so you were Aichi because I refused. You did a good Aichi voice. There's like sometimes when there was another small involved, he did lean a little more toward that small voice.
I feel like my Aichi and my Tatsumi were the same at one point.
Probably.
They just give like talks a lot.
Yeah, monologues.
Yeah.
I was Wataru. What did you think of my Wataru whenever he was there?
Your Wataru was really good. I remember, like, I have it in my head. Amazing, dude, the way you said it.
Amazing!
Yeah, I know, that's so cute.
Channel the inner Egu.
I didn't get to hear much of it, though, because
Yeah.
he's not in the damn story.
Yeah, Wataru who? Don't know him. Hibiki Watahu. Obviously, you had a really good Tori voice.
I literally do think I sound like him. Like, whether or not you're just saying that to appease my ego, like, I think I do a pretty good Tori.
You do, like canon Tori voice, without being a you himself.
Momo-kun.
Yuzuru wasn't really there either, was he?
Who was Yuzuru?
I'm pretty sure I was Yuzuru for balance reasons for the unit. But yeah, no, he was
Okay.
like hardly there.
Yeah. Butler.
Butler. I guess that's that. Hokuto. You were Hokuto.
I was Hokuto, I don't think it was that good.
I still like the voice you did for him anyway.
I just remember being like, oh, Akihoshi, are you an idiot?
I like that he was distinctly different from everyone else too. So like, you knew
Yeah.
it was Hokuto.
Good.
Subaru.
I really liked being Subaru. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if my voice was good, but like my acting was good. If that
Yes.
makes sense.
Yeah, you're very into the Genki, which is good.
Genki.
You definitely were better than his dub voice. That's not a high bar, but...
wait, were you the person that told me he sounded like SpongeBob?
I think it's normally like likened to Mickey Mouse rather than SpongeBob.
Yeah, no, Mickey Mouse. Okay.
Yeah. Makoto. I like that I actually changed his outfit. I don't remember doing that.
You like him. You can tell who the like special ones are by their like outfits.
Well, what did you think of my Makoto voice?
I'm not sure if I remember Makoto that much.
That's okay.
All I
He's pretty normal, so I probably used like pretty close to my normal voice for him.
All I remember mostly is when we read, like, when they were on the crab island. Like, I don't even remember him in the main story. I guess because Trickstar was in mostly the beginning of it, which was a long time ago for us.
Yeah, they weren't really in like the English story at all.
They're not the protagonist anymore.
Nope. I feel like whenever Trickstar was there, it was mostly interact with knights now I think about it. Because
Really?
Trickstar like joined Alkaloid for like their stage against knights. And I don't really remember what else Trickstar did besides meet Alkaloid in general. So I'm pretty sure they're just there to interact with knights. Damn.
Knights adjacent,
Yes.
truly.
Yes. God, I remember Leo calling them like everyone out. It's like everyone has their favorite in Trickstar. He did. Because like Ritsu and Izumi were like doing their normal shit with Maku and Makoto.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You need to be quiet. I'm like being too loud over here.
Oh no.
There are other people in this building.
And you even remember my Mao voice is also very normal.
Yeah, but he like actually is normal.
Yeah, somehow.
He's not freakish at all.
Despite everything, he is still normal.
Yeah, I think it was good. He's a sweetie.
Yeah, he's just a little guy. Don't blame Ritsu for loving him.
Maku.
小腹が
Maku.
空いた時は忍君特
あ、
製の
たた
兵糧丸を食べるっ
um,
すレッスンの疲れもすぐ回復できそうっす
Was
よ
that me or you? I don't even
I
remember.
think it was me, but like when we read that last Yusutai story, we handed it off to Peachy because neither of us wanted to read it.
Right, okay. Yeah, no, I feel like I would not agree to be him. Even
Yeah.
For balance purposes. I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
thanks.
you were adamant about that. I remember that. But then we handed it over to Peachy.
Oh, actually, I want to say Peachy did a good job voicing him.
Yes.
Like, so they had like the Osu, like the little like he's very like boy. He's so boy. you
Yeah.
know? They sounded like that.
Midori. He also has a pretty normal voice, so probably was okay.
But it's one where like it's not just the voice, it's in like the acting. And your
Yeah.
acting was good.
I appreciate that. Midori is special though, just in general.
Music green, Takamine Midori.
Can I go home now?
Yeah.
過ぎすぎて入り時間より早く着いちゃったでござ
You
います
did a good
な
Shinobu
しば
voice.
らく精神統一
He was hard for me to channel because I don't like his voice. Like, I don't know who his VA is, but I never liked his voice. I think it's too
Oh.
deep. How small he is.
Yeah.
I don't think it fits him.
Ah, Chiaki.
身のこなしが重要だなそれなら自信があるぞ伊達にヒーローはやってないからな
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he sounded dreamy as Chiaki.
I remember the scene, oh gosh, someone from Alkaloid, I think it's like Ira, is like outside in the middle of the night and Chiaki's just like there doing like
Chiaki
jumping
things.
jacks or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It's like his debut in like part 2. Because Ryusatai was like the last unit to be shown. Like, yeah, like watch this movie were the last characters, but like all the entirety of Ryusatai like was not in it till like way later.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I liked your voice for him.
I'm flattered. I'm also flattered that you like the Chiaki voice as well, Marvel.
He's also like so boy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
じゃじゃーん
Kanata.
お昼ご飯は子供たちのために
I want to say Peachy did a really good one last week.
Yeah. I liked your, like, Kanata as well, though. Good Kanatas
I
everywhere.
probably pitched it up too high, but like
Yeah. Yeah. Kanata, if he had a shot
Kotaro
of helium.
Nishiyama, Kotaro Nishiyama is one of my favorite seiyus. I love him so much.
Minami i7.
Yes, Minami i7. But like, no, he's so sweet in real life. Like, I followed him like since before he like debuted, when like he like was only in Ensemble Stars and nothing else. Like, because I loved Puka Puka so much, and like I feel like he's like really famous in the seiyu world now. Like amongst like Josei Muge, like girls games and stuff. You know, everyone knows him. He's so cute.
Hero.
Your hero was really good. It gave protagonist. And like he has a wide range where like he'll like yell and like say shit, but then he'll also be like so serious sometimes, even if he's saying insane things.
Yeah, his
You were good at
lot
that.
of the time like deadpan, but he's also like really stupid. It's really funny.
Yeah, no, he's not very bright.
What is the cake? It's so silly. Ah yes, Iron.
I think my Ira was like pretty good. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you're a really good Ira.
Hero, what are you doing?
Very good Ira. 10 out of 10.
He was fun to do. He just talked so
Yeah.
Which, like, honestly, if a character's gonna talk so much that I have to play, I hope it is, like, a small little one that talks up here.
Yeah.
That's fun for me. But yeah, I don't like him as a character, but he does have green eyes, so that makes me hate him a little less, I guess.
Fair enough. Mayuri.
Your Mayoi was probably your best one, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know what? That's understandable. Have a nice day.
Like, I told you, like, you did, like, the little shakering, like, waviness of his, like, little nervousness really well.
Yeah.
I'm doing so well.
Oh no.
But when he's like, ugh,
Yeah.
Tatsumi, like,
His special. His a special ceiling thing.
Disintegrating.
Yep, disintegrating. Perished. I liked your Tatsumi.
I love Tatsumi. I hope I did good as him. I feel like it changed and evolved on different streams.
Probably.
But he's kind of a hard one to mess up because he sounds very mellow most of the time.
Yeah. Who are you working at, Marvel? Is it Mayuri or Tatsumi? Stream lag makes it hard to tell. Tatsumi, okay. Fair. You're normal? Mm-hmm. Sure.
No normal about Tatsumi Kazahaya, said Himeru. Nagisa!
He was like never there, basically.
I think you were good at him though, because he is like a very deep voice and like, I don't know.
That's fair.
You did like his like spaciness.
Just the little rock boy.
Rocks. I was like, I don't know where Nagisa was at this point in the timeline, probably collecting rocks.
Yeah, he's just off doing his own thing with his little allowance.
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, good night, Pac-Man. Thank you so much for popping in and hanging out.
Nice, sweetie. Thank you for watching.
Ihiyori.
Ihiyori.
Your Hiyori was good. I will say he's like the most like unlike you one. But like acting wise, like you got it pretty good because I think you know him even though
Yeah.
you are not him.
Yeah. Yeah. We have that Hanae connection.
Yeah.
Ibarra, yes. You're Ibarra.
Oh my gosh, I think my Ibaro was good.
Yeah.
He had, like the weird way that he talks, where he reads really fast and it sounds really strict. Like
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain it. I told you I found myself a lot of times when I was reading his lines, I was like saluting.
Yeah, I remember that.
Literally, anytime he came on screen, I would like salute and read his little lines.
dedication.
Helping me get in character.
Yes.
Method acting.
June. Like that he's saying goddamn.
Goddamn.
Yeah, no, he's one of my favorites. I am also not like him,
Yeah.
but I like him.
Man, he was like barely there too.
Yeah, I don't remember a scene that I did specifically, but
I think it was when
Goddamn.
like when Alkaloid first met like him and Hiyori, but like Hiyori was there, so of course June didn't have much to say.
yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately I don't really remember how the performance was, but June is a good boy. I guess we can leave it at that. Yeah. He's puppy. Shu, yes.
So I don't think I actually do a good Shu.
You did a really good job acting though, for sure. Like your voice doesn't
You
really
did a good Mademoiselle.
Yes. Madone. But I do really like how you performed as Shu, even though like your voice doesn't really fit him per se.
Yeah, no, I can't get in his like pitch,
Yeah.
but
But performance, you definitely nailed it.
he's very dramatic, and
Mhm.
I can be dramatic. Thank you. You never changed his outfit.
Nope. Do I even
Damn,
have an outfit to
I
change
thought you
him
would at
into?
least have his.
No, I do have outfits I can give him. Here. I'll give him something. You can have this one. There we go. Now he has this silly little hat.
Is that from the Alkaloid song?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good song.
It is a really good song. Mika.
Your Mika is perfect. Wait, I said no. I still think you were the best as Mayoi. I'm sorry, but Mika is a close second.
That's fair.
Because you're good at like his little noises, like yeah, like
Yeah.
like, I can't do that. And
Nah.
Make it like in the moment real. But you know, yeah, your Mika is very like precious to me.
It was definitely a struggle when it was like him and Kohaku most of the time for that one story though.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh god, accents only.
And it was the majority of them talking.
Yeah, and the only break I got was Madara.
Yeah. And then you were him.
Yeah. Oh god. This one's Hinata, I think. She was the pink one. We can't tell them apart. They don't have their colors.
Yeah. I'm gonna say neither of us were particularly good or bad at either of them.
Yeah.
And when we had to read at the same time, we were like, like.
Yes, I know it says Hinata and Hiragana. I can read that just fine, Peachy, but I don't remember who's the pink or blue one. He doesn't have his color on him.
Does he have his hair clips in?
Nope.
Damn.
Yeah, there's the other one. Hinata's pink. Okay, good for him. Renee. I loved your performance as Renee. It's so funny.
Did you actually?
Yes. Like,
That's some weird stuff.
he did. He said fuck.
I have this one line in my head where he's like, "Let's blow them to pieces, you bloated chunks of mammals." Or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds like something he would say.
It's so weird. I feel like I gave him much more of like a fuckboy like accent than he actually has, but that's what he would sound like.
It's what he deserves.
What he deserves.
He is so existing, so true.
He was very fun to be, actually.
Yeah, I really loved your performance. Very good. Himeru.
Your Himeru was good. He is again one of these characters that like very mellow.
Yeah.
But you had your voice mellow, and it was nice to listen to. Tatsumi Kazahaya.
God, he said that so many times.
Your Kohaku was good as well. You were better as Mika. Just something about it, you were better as Mika.
Yeah, that's fair. I get it. Makes sense.
But your Kohaku was sweet. Like, and again, he's not one of my favorite characters, but
He is pink though.
yeah, he is. He's small and pink.
Mhm.
Like,
2-hit combo and still missed.
yeah.
Thank you.
I was thinking.
Yeah. You definitely made his voice higher than it actually is, but I still like how you performed. Like, he's got his energy.
I must say, I literally do not know what he sounds like at all. I don't think I've ever heard his voice, not in a song, ever. Because when I would play with you, I would have my volume off, so I didn't listen to the stream. I literally don't know what he sounds like. I just know he ooh woos, so I just went off of that.
Okay, well, for that fact, you did a really, really good job.
Really? Thank you.
That's funny. Ray Sakuma.
I think I got better as Ray over time.
Yeah. And I feel like it's definitely like the same case as like Shu. You can't quite reach like his range, but you did like really good job with like the acting and like tonality stuff.
He talks like really slow and like kind of sexy. Like he like growls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was an attempt.
I also understand how you feel, Marvel, wanting to duck him in ice water. That would be funny.
Dip him in milk, slap him against the wall. Have you seen that?
No.
Someone's like, I used to dunk my webkins in milk and slap them against the wall.
Okay, maybe I'm not insane. You have the stuffed animal, did he dunk it in milk and throw it? Is it you, Peachy? Are you the origin? I know you're known to throw stuffed animals. At me specifically, but you know. Okay. Karu.
Is that you?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I don't remember, I'm sorry.
It's okay, he was like hardly there, to be honest.
I've said this before, but Kaoru is such like a failure to me in Era 2.
That's
He's
fair.
not a good character anymore.
I do remember you set me up to be Kaoru because you're like, you're reading who's coming up next, and I had no clue who it was and it was Kaoru. He just like appeared.
Oh yeah, when they were in like the kitchen.
Yeah, you set me up to be him.
Aww.
But yeah, no, he was hardly there, so. Koga.
I don't think my Koga was good.
It's okay, he was hardly there, so it's fine.
He growls. I love being him just because, I don't know, seeing his little face makes me happy. Like,
That's
he's
fair.
one of those characters. But no, yeah, his voice is deeper and he like growls and I can't do either of those things, but he is puppy. So.
He is puppy.
I think he said fuck too.
Probably.
Adonis, okay, he was one of the first characters that, like, in the beginning, so it was a while ago.
Right, the meat.
I remember, yeah, those spare
The
ribs.
spare ribs.
I will never forget that.
With or without plate, the world will never know.
Yeah, that's a staple to me. No, they said it was without a plate. They were like,
Right.
he just had it in his hands.
God, so weird.
I think you were good as him, though, and, like, he's sweet, and your voice is, like, sweet.
No.
Like, the way it is, yeah.
Oh god, Tomoya. I think I gave all the rabbits to you. Oh right, I was Hajime, but like I purposely gave him a bad voice, and Nazuna. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were Tomoya, and his is small, you do small voices. Not really much else to say. They weren't really present either, except for Hajime.
I don't remember being Tomoya.
Because he was hardly there.
Yeah.
Like they did
I
a
don't
thing
know
with
how
Alkaloid once and then they were gone.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sophie was Mitsuru, but once again they were like there once and then gone.
いつもプロデュースありがとうな。ラビッツは
That was my Nazuna voice.
So your Nazuna doesn't sound like Nazuna.
Yeah, I can't small, unfortunately.
But that is okay because you adore him and you respect him.
Yes.
And that's what matters.
That's fair.
It was done from a place of love.
Yes. Mitsuru, yeah, so they with Taboya. They were partly there. Hajime was pretty present. What did you think of my...
Hajime was present.
What do you think of the really low voice he got?
I loved it. One of the highlights of seeing rabbits, honestly. Because I remember we talked, or I was like, we could switch around some of them or whatever. And I was like, actually, no, you be Hajime.
Yeah, I just gave him a low voice. It's like, I will use the lowest voice I can consistently produce for this tiny. And you are right, it is mostly the nasal quality than the smallness.
Hey, yo, Nissan.
Kato. Speaking of low voices.
I was Kato.
No, I was.
You were Kato?
Mm.
Okay. I feel like that's weird because you don't like him.
But I could get to his boy cool range.
Right.
Yeah. What did you think?
Mahara Yukiro.
Yes. What do you think of my Kato voice?
I think it, okay, you, like the acting was there,
Mm.
and honestly the pitch was there too. I just don't want to say you did a good Kato. I don't want to put that on you.
Okay, then
It sounds like an insult.
on the same token, then how about Kudo? That I use literally the same voice for them, which is very fun when we're together.
Yeah, and they are a ship to me.
Yeah.
They are good to me. I liked your Kuro because, like, he had, like, again, deep voice but sweet, and that's you.
Okay. So same
Better than
voice, good
Kato.
for Kudo, not for Kato. Noted.
Yeah.
You were Soma, I remember that.
It was also in the kitchen scene with Kaoru.
Yeah, which is why I got assigned Kaoru, I'm pretty sure, because Soma was present and then Kaoru was just kind of there but not revealed yet somehow.
Fish.
Yeah, the fish. That thing.
It's so long ago and he wasn't in anything after that.
Yeah. Like, they literally read, like, a Nakatsuki story, but he still was, like, not really there. It was mostly Kato.
No.
Yeah, I don't really remember your Soma voice, I'll be honest.
Me neither. I feel like I probably had trouble doing it though because his voice is also like deeper.
Yeah. Oh well.
But
No
he's-
notes. No notes. Tsukasa.
Tsukasa! I loved your Tsukasa actually. His voice, like, it's not high.
Yeah.
It's not low.
Yeah.
So like I feel like you had a good pitch for him, and like obviously like you know the Knights lore, you know like how to speak as the Knights.
Yes.
But no, I remember being impressed by your Tsukasa in particular because I was like, oh.
Yes. Leo. Uchu.
Uchu, yes. So his voice is higher than yours.
Yeah.
But you had the energy. You had the Genki energy and like the speed you read at as him too. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like the flow. Like you had the Leo flow. The swag.
Izumi.
Izumi. So I'm partial to Izumi because he is my favorite knight.
That's fair.
I think your Izumi was good. I'm trying to remember like something that he did. He also came in way later. And didn't do
Yeah,
much.
he was like hardly present too, unfortunately.
I think it was good from what I remember, but like
That's
Can't
fair.
remember a specific thing.
That's okay. Ritsu.
Your Ritsu was good. He was sleepy baby.
Mhm.
He was so cute.
He's like a character that like sounds really different from everyone, and I feel like you did good like distinguishing his voice.
Yeah.
He is sleepy.
Sleepy boy hours. So Arashi, we have like both read as and also handed off to Peachy.
That's so funny, actually.
Yeah. Because, like, I remember you're like, oh no, you can read your favorites, you like Olive Knights, but then I felt a little bad because it's like, but she's a girl and I am not. She deserves a girl voice. And then we enlisted Peachy for balance reasons.
Which, honestly, I think Peachy did the best between the three of us.
Yeah. Peachy was a good call for Arashi. Yes.
Yeah.
Peachy was very gender about it, as he should. Natsume, he was like not there at all. Switch was like non-existent, honestly.
I remember he hacks like Alkaloid's phone.
Yeah, he was a freak, like normal.
Like Hero's phone, yeah.
Yeah. He made it shiny, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember. His voice is deep.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I guess it's like more on the lower end, but like I wouldn't necessarily call it deep myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. But once again, like they were hardly there. I feel like I gave you Sumiki because like I would not, but was he even there? Did he even say anything? Who knows? The world will never know.
Wait, I remember this scene. Actually, it was so okay. So Switch was in the room with Alkaloid,
Yeah.
and they were explaining what they wanted to do at the concert. And Sora was physically there, but never said anything.
I think he had like one line, and like Peachy was in chat. It's like, let's get Peachy with us, and then like Sora didn't say anything ever again.
Oh yeah.
Like literally, we
She's good as Sora.
We didn't even like read anything that had Switch in it when we were reading like other event stories. So like literally Sora never spoke ever again.
He never spoke.
Rest in peace, Sora. It's okay, he's small and cute. Madara.
So his voice is weird.
Yeah.
Like, just naturally. I never felt like it fit him,
Mhm.
but like, it's so good, if that makes sense.
That's fair.
And I think you were
Okay.
good at it. Like, you know him, you know what he's like, you know the mama energy. I don't know.
Mama da yo. Hello, me.
There were definitely characters you were better as, but like, I have no complaints about Mama.
That's fair. I think it's the last one. Oh right.
Oh my gosh,
The
really?
teachers.
I don't remember being either of them, even though I think I was both of them actually.
No, you had right. We made a compromise. That I read as Jin and you read as Kunigi because there was no way in
Okay.
hell.
Yeah, no, I remember being Kunugi,
Yeah.
but I don't even remember Jin showing up.
You know, he was
so-
like barely there. Yeah, well, that was fun.
Wait, what about my gatekeeper?
Oh right, he's not listed. He's not important. But yeah, I forgot about Gatekeeper. He's so forgettable and irrelevant. Which is not true, but you know, I think he did a good job. I don't know. He was like there for like the one story.
Yeah, it was just one part we did. I just remember him being like talking to Anzu. He was like, "I will kill you.
Yeah,
I'm serious."
he was such a freak.
Yeah, he's weird. He's American.
Anyways, to address the raiders, hello everyone and welcome. We are currently doing an OnStar stream where we're mostly like reminiscing because this is our final OnStar stream because Sophie will be departing from streaming with me specifically.
I'm retiring.
Yes, you're retiring. Your VTuber arc is over. Yeah, for those of you that have come and do not know me, my name is Sakusaki, or even Q is acceptable. I consider myself a variety streamer, though I do stream mostly visual novels. Yeah, and Raiders, if you need to rest up, drink water, eat food, please do that. There is no pressure to stay. Yes.
Oh wow, it was 9 people. Hello, 9 people. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Leo looks sad. Tap him.
He's saying something about Ritsu. I think it's about inviting him to lunch. Yeah.
Aw.
I like Leo's home screen lines.
I've literally only ever had like Tori on my screen, I think.
That's fair.
Oh no, I did have Miko at one point, I guess Shu, because I remember Miko's one line where he's like, "Moskoshite Ame-chan hoshii?"
Beautiful. I don't know, is there anything else to talk about? Like, we actually talked about all the units more or less, somehow. Well, except for Valkyrie, but we already talked about them.
We've talked about Valkyrie.
Yeah, we've been there, done that. Don't need to do that again.
I've explained the Mademoiselle lore.
Yeah.
You should do a stream where you tier the songs.
Well, there's gonna be an obligatory Knights and Valkyrie tier.
Yeah, or you could just do like one unit. Yeah, that would be easier.
No, you cannot make me rank Valkyrie and Knight songs. Not allowed. You can't make me choose favorites. This is why I have 8 favorites.
I mean, if you just did night songs.
I don't want to choose between them. I like them all.
Yeah.
They're all good.
They're all just one tier.
Yes, the obligatory Knights tier. They're all good. I also really like all of their solo songs. Izumi's is a little silly. I will say
I
that.
love Naru-chan's.
Yes.
The Jewel Stone
It's
or whatever.
so cute.
So happy for you or whatever.
Yeah. She just wants to make you happy.
Yeah.
She's so sweet. I really can't think of anything else. I guess we really have just did Ensemble Starred.
Am I free from this game after 8 years?
Well, no promises on that. Who knows what Happy Elements has planned.
No, yeah. Literally, I'm gonna delete the English server, and they're gonna be like, I don't know, limited, like, card that just doesn't exist anywhere else. New. Come get it. And I'm gonna be like, ah.
I mean, there's a current, or at least there was a 5-star like that of Tori recently.
Yeah.
Next is gonna be Rei Sakuma, then you have to.
I got to talk about Rei Sakuma freely this time. It was on topic.
Yes. You were allowed. Ichu. I really can't think of anything else to talk about, so I guess we can just go ahead and end stream.
Ooh. It is 2 a.m. over here.
Yeah. Do you have any final words for chat, since you'll only be a chatter from now on, unless you bother me? It's like, hey, I actually want to be co-host again for a stream or two. I don't know. You're more than welcome.
I wouldn't mind like popping up every now and then if you needed a person. Like for the most part, I just can't do like weekly.
Yeah.
I have like, my life is getting harder.
Yeah. Mahoyoku stream 1.
Yeah, but I'd let you know. I'll definitely like watch more though.
I would appreciate that. I like whenever I see you in chat. It's like, oh, Sophie.
It's me.
me.
Special guest.
Yeah, thank you for letting me join you on Ensemble Stars. Like, this was really fun. Reminiscing just now brought back a lot of funny memories.
Yeah.
It's very fun. Mahoyaku?
Yeah. We should do a Mahogaku stream together. I think that would be fun.
I would absolutely do that.
I also literally have not read that story since I did that one test stream. Like, I remember you watched that with,
yeah.
Peachy. Yeah. Oops. Phone timed out. Come back.
The story is so good.
Yeah. Yes, actually that would be a
Maybe
good
I'm
idea.
so normal.
That'd be a lot of fun. We should plan that out sometime.
For sure.
Maybe after your school semester is over, so that way you don't have to worry about like finals and whatever.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm not gonna rant about school, but yeah. I was like, I have work to do. Can I be Owen?
Sure.
Dibs on Owen-chan.
I'll play Mur, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're so Mur. Oh my god, Mur is so you.
Yeah, you can be Chloe, no worries. We each have our special wizard. Excellent.
My comfort wizard.
We'll be going ahead
Chloe is
and
the
reading
sweetest.
Yes. We'll be reading Daifuku, who is also finishing up a game right now, so that's exciting. Thematic. I guess any last words before we raid Dai? It sounded more ominous than it should have been. Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know why I picked Sora.
It's okay. He's always applicable. Despite
There's so
never
many
saying a
good
word.
catchphrases.
Yes, there are so many. It's very good. 10 out of 10. Well, bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, thank you.
Someone asked for a raid message. I don't have a raid message. I am lame like that.